got a 25, but that would have required running it through the middle of the room. Like, just, like, hanging through the air, which would have been funny. Don't get me wrong. Welcome to the jungle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm horrified. I feel nervous. I feel much nervous. Whoa. Hi, Declan. So that's my shirt.
Are you already live?
Yes, I am. I feel genuinely like scared. Like I genuinely have that gut feeling. I forgot what it was like because I haven't really felt like that to this point of the postseason, and now I finally am starting to like feel it in my guttal region. My gut. I didn't say that. Time to clinch. Oh, it's clinching night, boys. It is clinching day. Just gonna try to move the mic a little bit more. I have a very professional setup tonight. I have my tablet and keyboard on a big box that I was just gonna throw away, but then I realized that it's good sized, so we're going professional tonight. Tonight already starting out strong. We're going good. We're going good. I have many things for celebration on standby, including the first bottle of sparkling grape juice that shattered when I took it out of the car. That was a great start. Garcia needs to go 4. If we can get okay, so Garcia's starting. So that's the precursor, right? He's going to start. It was sort of the question of would it be maybe Greinke, maybe Javier, what have you. Ended up being Garcia, which I'm okay with. I think you hope for 3 out of Garcia, 3 or 4 solid innings. And then it's game 6. So you have, if you're the Astros, a good spot. If Garcia gives you 5 innings and you're up by like 3 or 4 runs, you kind of have the ability to empty the bullpen and say, we can go all out and try to win tonight. And if you're kind of down at that point, you can say, you know what, we can try to win tonight, but if we have to wait till tomorrow, that's fine. Hello, Kyle. What was your initial reaction towards the absurd allegations from Sox fans? They were hilarious, weren't they? It's funny.
Considering that they still have Alex Cora, that is ballsy.
It's really funny with them still having Alex Cora. I thought them chanting cheaters with Cora on their dugout was ironic. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's one of those things, I think it's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm just going to kind of laugh it off. I think that's about all you can do, because it's ridiculous. Almost started off well. Almost started off real well there. How do I feel about Garcia pitching tonight? I'm fine. Right? Fromber. Horrible in his first start. Horrible in his second start of the playoffs. And then yesterday, Fromber was, not yesterday, 2 days ago, Fromber was, the franchise. He was insane. 8 one-run innings when we needed it most. So, Garcia, terrible his first game, terrible his second game. Now we're going to have a third one. We can find out what it's going to be like. Hopefully it's better. Be awfully hard for it to be worse. Knock on wood. This is wood, right?
Yeah, that's what.
It's like compressed wood. I don't know if you can see it on camera. My mic stand has completely just destroyed it. Oh my god. A nun did the It's My Time celebration for the first pitch.
I mean, the nuns enjoy their baseball. They can't enjoy men, so they gotta enjoy something.
I hate that. Thank you. Astros 4-2 in LCS Game 6s are 4-0 in ALCS Game 6s. That is a very strange statistic, and I love it. I'm going to go with that. MLB Radio said that if the Astros win the World Series, they could be classified as a dynasty. Would you agree? If the Astros... All right, so here's the thing. I kind of classify a dynasty as 3 rings in 10 years, right? That's sort of my classification. Some people have different ones. Or if you make it 8 out of 10 years to the playoffs, then I would say that's bordering on it. But if you're only getting bounced in the first round, not really. With the Astros, if we make it to the World Series and lose, or if we lose the ALCS, God forbid, we're definitely a Houston dynasty. Name another Houston team, that's really done what we have. And there isn't one. As far as, baseball dynasty, if you can win this World Series, so it's World Series, ALCS appearance, World Series loss, ALCS appearance, World Series in 5 years, and then that's about as close as you can get. That's really bordering on it. So that's... The Rockets in the 90s won back-to-back titles. Oh my god, did they? I don't watch basketball, and I'm an idiot when it comes to it, so I apologize if that is correct. So, I feel negligent. Oof. That didn't happen. I know the nun. She was from my high school for a while. That's amazing. She was at my high school for a while. That's amazing. Did she deal in your high school? Did she throw bat? Imagine a nun throwing batting practice for I don't know if that would happen. Imagine a nun throwing men's high school batting practice. That'd be incredible. Or Rockets won 94, 95. Okay, so I'm an idiot. Still, I'm gonna say Houston Astros are a Houston dynasty. I'm gonna still put that out there. If they can win it, I think you're getting mightily close. If you have 3 AL pennants in 5 years, then I'm going to say yes. And they made the conference finals last year after they won their second champion. Okay, look, man, I don't follow basketball. I didn't realize the Rockets were good. I knew they were partially good, but I didn't realize they were that's on me. That's on me for being stupid. Already 0-1 to Schwarber. Here's pitch number 2 for Luis Garcia. Lance Garcia, big swing and a miss there. 96 now, down 0-2 already. She was for religion class, sadly didn't play baseball. That's a shame. That'd be the greatest thing. I feel nervous. I feel horrified. Oh, too. I might move the camera in a second because a couple of the cords are kind of blocking my view. So I might move the camera and I'll wait till this inning is over. Foul ball. Oh. I'm going to scooch a little bit more out. So I have a little bit of room to be nervous. I'm here. Hello. Hey! Welcome. Person who's been... I don't actually know the name because it's just Astros. Boom! Schwarber. No! You gotta be kidding me! Gosh dang it! That's incredibly frustrating. Start Malty for the defense.
What happened?
He literally just didn't catch the ball. Yeah, he genuinely, he didn't catch the ball. It went underneath him. It was a... Turned sideways? Oh, yeah, that's a 6 out of 11 espresso? That's good. It's got cereal undertones, Will.
Ooh, I can't taste anything.
What do you mean you can't taste anything?
I can't taste the difference. All the undertones are all this has a hint of mint in my mouth.
It's coffee. Yeah, that was...
Hints of cocoa and chocolate and coconut.
Yeah, I hear people talk about that. I'm like, am I misenjoying coffee?
Should you tell that there's other people with you?
I think they can figure... I'm not talking to myself. I'm not schizophrenic.
Imagine?
Like, this kid's losing his mind. He's schizophrenic. There's people in the room, in case you couldn't tell. Allowing runners to advance on a drop strike 3 is dumb. I kind of agree. Oh my God, what a play by Jose Altuve. Holy.
Did the ball go?
Robbed.
Ball went in.
Ball went-
He's not going to get 4 strikeouts, but that could be over. That could be over after that. That is such a momentum thing. Look at this. Just, oh. Oh, Jose.
Jose.
You beautiful man. Look at that.
Look at that tiny little body.
That is a beautiful play. Also a beautiful song, William. Oh,
Yuli too, for being more flexible than me. And he's like 10 years older.
that was just such a good play. You taste the cereal undernotes, Will? Great play.
Cereal?
Yeah, cereal. No, Cassie, like the killer. Yes, like... Yes, cereal is in that. I don't know. I don't know what it means. Like, I didn't taste Honey Nut Cheerios.
Just drink 7-Up. Eat a banana. Stop murdering people.
That is the stupidest TikTok.
What?
It isn't that.
It's ridiculous.
No.
Yeah, great play by Jose Altuve. What's your favorite cereal? Okay. Oh, this is controversial. Woo! I want to... I'm kind of there. What's my favorite cereal? It's Old Man cereal. I'm gonna give you Old Man cereal. I'm gonna give you not so Old Man cereal. I really like Honey O's, which are very strange, but those are pretty good. But I also French Toast and/or Cinnamon Toast Crunch is really good. French Toast Crunch, next level. That is surprisingly good. All right, 0-2 to Devers. Oi, 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 oi. Get there, get there, get there. McCormick, you're beautiful. Good job. Throw. Oh, close. It's like a honey cereal. It's good. I like it. It's like honey.
I can go grab the box.
I know Honey Nut Cheerios. It's not Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, Ellie. It's not Brandy, it's Ellie.
Is it Ellie?
It's Ellie. It's their daughter.
Am I about to get... Okay, free publicity. I'm not sponsored because, of course, I'm not sponsored. Wait, charcuterie boards to go? That's a thing. I order a spread for 15 people. You having a party? No. I'm just having the night of my life.
Yes, it is a party.
It's a one-man party. Make Honey O's part of your well-balanced morning routine. Or don't. I don't really care. They're not paying me or anything. I just like them a lot. Perfect ad read. Close play. Bregman almost had it. Correa kind of double clutched. If he would have had a little bit of a better angle on it, I think he could have got the play.
Didn't even swing.
Imagine. Eating chips on the couch. So we're having a
How do
better...
you pronounce this guy's last name?
Bogarts.
There is one too many vowels in that.
It's Bogarts, Will.
Where is he from?
Bogardia? I don't know. Yeah, good thing it didn't get away from Briggs. That would have been rough. Did you get into the gum? I think your child is stuck. 0-2. Oh, it's packed of orange tonight.
From Aruba.
Oh, look, there's one loser.
I wish I was in not Boston. I definitely don't wish I was in Boston. I wish I was there, man.
Hi, Buffy.
Garcia's looked solid. I mean, he hasn't given up a grand slam, so that's a good thing. I don't like
Oh,
that.
that's so sad.
I don't like that. That's our criteria. H-Town versus everyone. I want that shirt. There are a few shirts. The hate us is also really good. Also, the Luis Garcia Tango shirt. I think Ram Shirts made that. That was incredible. I might get the King Tuck one.
Did you lick this?
Grounder to Bregman. He throws to first, and we are out of the first inning. No grand slams! Hey!
Is that good or bad? I don't know.
Good. All right, I'm going to move the camera just a hair.
Wait, you want?
Not the entire tripod. Because it's the cords are like blocking my view a little bit. That should be good. Oh, I'm stupid. I don't even have my Halloween lights. Oh, man. How am I going to be festive?
It's also fitting because they're orange.
That too. Ah. Perfect. Beautiful. I almost didn't buy the Halloween lights. I was happy I did. They had a... Is anyone dead?
Yes.
Who? Oh, Tony, no! Shohei. You're beautiful.
It sounded like a bowling strike.
It did sound like... Nice strike! I'm wearing the shirt right now. Ooh. Red Sox are 0-3 in games. They've not hit a grand slam this series. I mean... It's kind of funny that we actually have to mark that as a statistic that's relevant. That's... Why is that relevant? It's amazing what throwing strikes does. It really is, isn't it? It's fantastic. Wearing 2017 Jose jersey, World Series edition. The gold edition, like for the World Series champs, or like the waiting outside my brother's apartment to let me. He's not home because he's bad at planning and had a date. Imagine you ruin the date by waiting outside to watch the game. Yeah, the gold. Oh, the golds are cool. Now the wings are getting cold. Oh no! Everyone, drop a fire emoji in the chat to warm up Noah's wings. That'll help. I have the same. I wear it a few games ago. I have that. I haven't worn it in a bit. I want to wear it. I probably should wear that for the World Series. I have the worst setup. I'm at a football high school game watching our stream on the phone and watching the game on the iPad. I mean, it works.
What is it, Baba?
It works. Okay, can you go fund me to keep Correa in Houston? I will give you this shiny $1 gold coin that I found today on the street. A penny for your thoughts. Is that in view yet? Yeah, no, it is. I will flip that straight to them. Yo, the TV is saturated AF. It looks much more colorful. I prefer it when it looks much more colorful. Because it felt kind of muted colors in Boston, which I don't like that. I like the oversaturated look. But I just like more vibrant colors. I mean, you can... I don't know if you can tell that I like vibrant colors. Kind of hard to tell. Would have liked LT if it did not ground out, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. A roommate coming in clutch. Common roommate dubs. See me right now instead of in the morning when I work out is fun or weird but fun. I mean, I'm not used to it's new doing these. I've enjoyed them. I think I kind of want to mention that with the streams. I think I might Nasty Nate could have been an Ast. Well, yeah, but he, wanted to instead talk bad about us, which means hopefully, since he's on short rest, the Astros can get to him. Brantley, little knuckler, dang it. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, I'm thinking about come next season, right? I'm not gonna do it every game because that would be horrifying for all 162. But I'm thinking like either once or twice a month. I think doing streams would be fun. I think that would be kind of neat. Took 2 outs before Houston did all that damage to on Evaldi. Hey, it's only the first inning, too. He's got another couple of innings to go. So hopefully he can... hopefully we can either start getting him to him in this inning or next inning. What will I do if the Astros are going to the World Series? I have a lot of things that I have just on standby. Most of them are normal. One of them I'm afraid of, if I'm being honest. I got something that, like, in hindsight was a smart idea, and I was very excited for. And then on the thing, hey, Bregman with a single. And then on the bottom it says, do not aim at humans or animals, and I said that out loud, and I went, that's a little troubling. And then my sister, and my lovely sister, who is going to shoot it, just started laughing, which is a little terrifying. But
What's there to be afraid of?
can't wait to see what Maldi's average is. Probably .10. Oof. I don't know. I guess I'm just neat. Who's your dad? That man is complete Chad. I want one of those foam hats so bad.
I did until I found out it was foam.
Imagine trying to, like...
Sister can.
Yeah, I know. Imagine trying to fly back, putting that as, like, a carry-on. Lol, it's an...
Wearing it.
The hat stays on during the flight. I would love to trade Jeremy Pena. Is there a problem here? Well, it's an airsoft. So it's a confetti cannon, and I thought it was. Oh, Yordan gets into one deep. Go! God dang! Oh, he dropped it! Dropped it! Bregman safe. He is gonna score. Oh, a 2-out. I don't know what that is, but that is something. Astros take the 1-0 lead here in the first inning. Oh. When we needed it most, Kike finally forgot how to catch. Hey!
The ball went.
Oh my
The ball
gosh,
went.
Some person out in the outfield was winking and maybe made a clicking noise.
He made a clicking noise. MVP. Okay, yeah, Yordan has got to be the MVP of the series if we win. If we win just tonight or tomorrow, regardless, he's got to be the MVP right now.
Run, Brady, run!
Also, credit to Alex Bregman for not slowing down and actually going hard pretty much the entire way instead of being like, oh, that's an easy fly ball. Or opening his mouth like a whale shark at the end there. Just Breg being Breg. Let's go. Huh. Also, I was very terrified when I got the confetti cannon because then I picked it up and I found out that it's a metal canister that shoots the... That's a little... It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen?
I get impaled by metal on stream. It's fine. Views.
We're not gonna do it live. We can edit it.
Cray, don't swing at that. Boston Media. Minute Maid Park has magnets pulling balls away from outfielders. Confirmed. Yordan is Spanish for guy who rakes. I'm not going to check that. That seems accurate.
Accurate.
And he speaks Spanish. Confirmed. Correa gets into dang it. That would have been fun. 3-0. Correa just pimps one out of the park. Bat flies 50 rows. Hits the one lone Red Sox fan. Knocks them out. Rough time for Hernandez to make his first real misplay of the series. Shame. Hate to see it.
What?
Anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't good that he was not like.
Boston media will say whistling was heard during every Yordan at bats. That was hilarious that they were crying about Yordan. Like, that's funny. The first four batters for Houston saw no more than 2 pitches each. Yeah, we're attacking the ball right now. We are very much going for it, which is fine. You're in a position where you can attack, both in the game now and just in the series in general. I am going to do something that I shouldn't do, but that I'm going to do because I'm an idiot. Cassie, I just started a bang. I'm not a...
Wow, bang.
I'll go out with a coffee. Granted, it's 1 inning, but it's now... Again, it's 1 inning. Fanny... Not Fanny Graphs. That's a very different thing. And it's not even fan graphs in general. Baseball Savant now currently has 63.7% in favor of the Astros. Baseball Savant
You had to say it loud.
is a... Okay, well, so Baseball Savant is just a website for statistics, but they do a lot of advanced things, so they track more so like peripheral numbers and very, very ridiculous things. It's great. It's great. So when are we gonna see Biggio pinch hit and Nolan Ryan in relief pitch? I'd save Nolan Ryan for like the solid 8th inning, right? I mean, I would have put Biggio in over Maldonado, but you know, I don't think Biggio would have done it. Boy, I sure am jittery. Time for more caffeine. I have many more bangs in the fridge. I have a lot of coffee, and I have a Red Bull, so we staying up till like 4. God, I hope not. I really hope they don't choke another series lead to the Dodgers. Here's the difference, right? Last year it was in a neutral site. This year they're going to return back to 2 games in Atlanta. And they won the first 2 in Atlanta. So hopefully, since you're going back to Atlanta, I'm fine. Trade for Shane Bieber. Yes. Very simple. I really hope the Braves do not choke. That would be horrifically embarrassing. For them, not for the Dodgers. That would be accurate, though. So which player under contract would you trade for better talent? I think Pena and Jake Myers could net us a good package. I would rather just sort of stick it out right now. The thing is, like, I kind of don't want to trade that much, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I would rather not trade Myers because he is seemingly going to be pretty darn good from what little bit we've seen. So I'd rather just keep Myers here. If you want to trade, like, Pena, depending. With that being said, if you can't get Correa, you kind of need Pena. So that depends. Honestly, I'm kind of just fine staying steadfast right now. Big strikeout there of JD Martinez for out number 1. Like, that's sort of the thing where I'm at. I don't want to trade anyone at this moment in time. We've done a lot of that recently and have completely depleted our farm system. I mean, granted, everyone we call up seemingly magically is decent to good. So, yeah, Pena's the future. Excuse me. Utility man. That's my thought. Is like I would rather keep him there. Really, I mean, maybe Forrest Whitley, since I don't know if he's ever going to frickin' develop into anything. That's a potential one. I have a baseball tournament, and the first game is at 8, so I have to get up. Oh! That's an oof. That's a big ol' oof. I'm sad they forgot half our... Oh, no! That's an... What'd they forget? That's an oof. Bro Garcia's hyped up. We really need to get him to calm down if we get... All right, we need him to go 5 innings. I mean... Yeah, but he's only at 20 pitches, so, like, he's doing fine. The Wingstop on my campus is absolute dog crap. That's an oof right there, man. What did they forget? Like, sauce, or did they forget wings? Because if it's sauce, that sucks, but, like, at least you have the wings. But, like, if they forgetting wings, then, I mean...
They forget the wings that just said sauce.
Imagine. I mean, hey, you know, commit arson. What's the worst thing? For legal reasons, this is a joke. Also, the crowd plays a lot into pitching performance, or into a pitcher performance. Yeah, if the crowd's hype with him, I think that's going to just keep him kind of hyper. That being said, he's done pretty well. That could have been a strike, just not a green. 30-pack of wings and rolls and dips. We got 10 wings, 2 thighs, and fries. Oof. No dips. Oh!
Where's that?
Philadelphia. Oof. I mean, I would say, since your brother decided to ditch that for a date, I would say that he gets the short end of the stick. Granted, 10 wings to split between 2 people is not anything. Bro, the baby sway is so weird but cool when he pitches. He's got a really neat pitching motion. Guys, you remember when Jimmy was here? And he was just staring at Garcia's pitching motion? You remember that at all?
I'm sorry, say that again?
When Jimmy was down. When he was just staring at Luis Garcia's pitching motion. Like his 5-step routine. Yeah, it was fascinating. That is a big F's in the chat, though, for the horrifically messed up order. Garcia hit 97 twice tonight, something he only did once in the regular season. He's hyped, man. And that should have been a 3-2 count. Or 2-2 count to guy before Arroyo, which is kind of sad. Setting up a double play. Yeah, that's the thing. Who is likely to win Rookie of the Year? I would like to say Luis Garcia should win Rookie of the Year, if I'm being completely honest. I'm trying not to be biased. He really just had a fantastic... He had a fantastic rookie season. Like, he was genuinely one of the best young rookies. I think debatably he could have won Rookie... He should win Rookie of the Year. Like, I'm not just saying that because I'm an Astros fan. I'm trying to be unbiased. A lot of things have him winning it. I am inclined to agree. I thought he was fantastic. I think outside of that, if it's Adolis Garcia, I'm burning the league to the ground. If it's him, that would genuinely make me kind of upset. Because like he's a terrible hitter, a decent defender. I think maybe Randy Arozarena might win Rookie of the Year, which is kind of funny that a man who last year set the record for home runs in a single postseason is going to win Rookie of the Year the year after that. But I could also see it being Wander Franco. I just don't think he has the games. Like, here's the thing. Yordan had offense that was comparable with rate statistics for Mike Trout. So he won a unanimous Rookie of the Year. Wander Franco was not good defensively and fine offensively. So I think he's going to be great. I don't think he wins Rookie of the Year. I do think the Rays could have like 2 or 3 guys in top 5 Rookie of the Year voting. Because I think both Arozarena and Franco could finish like top 5. And then there's Scott. I think it's one of their pitchers could also finish top 5. I forget which pitcher it is. But I think either Arozarena or Garcia I think should win. Or Garcia specifically. They're both good. Like if it's Randy Arozarena, I'm not going to lose any sleep because I genuinely love the guy. Popped up to Altuve. That'll be out number 2. Unless something horrific happens. Who is my favorite NHL team? The New York Rangers. Easily. They got a nice win last night. Again, Igor Shesterkin. Bailing him out. Continually. Garcia needs to get back in the strike zone. Yeah, I don't know why they're starting to have him not be in the strike zone. I don't know why that's the thing. I would just let him kind of eat it up. Again, defense is great for the Astros. That's what we need to kind of focus on. Put the ball in play a lot, that kind of thing. Mountcastle, Adolis Garcia, and Arozarena are apparently the 3 finalists. That's stupid if that's the 3. Mountcastle had a fine year, but I really think it was kind of overblown, if I'm being honest. Excuse me. And that's not even just me talking. There's a couple of Orioles pages that I follow along with, and even they were like, guys, come on, he is not the Rookie of the Year. Like, y'all need to chill. Settle down. You know, calm yourselves. You know, have a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Or a Snickers, because you're not you when you're hungry. Or maybe when you have a Snickers, you're the most you'll ever be. Have we ever thought about that? I was going to look up Mount. I was going to look up Mountcastle. 1-1 to Renfroe. Flies it. It's kind of a weird knuckler, but Altuve is going to go back and make a basket catch, and we are out of the second inning. Luis Garcia, 2 scoreless. It's going surprisingly fast. So, Ryan Mountcastle this year batted .255 with a .309 OBP, slugged .487 for a .111 WRC+. Again, I do believe his defensive numbers were very impressive, if I'm not mistaken. I can find his outs above average really quickly. I thought his defensive numbers were silly good, if I'm not mistaken. But that offense is not enough for me. He was dead last in outs above average. The first percentile. Okay. So, in that case, I'm going to go with, it should be either Arozarena or Garcia, maybe Fromber, but one of those guys.
For Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
Is Fromber really considered a Rookie this year?
No, not Fromber, Luis Garcia.
Oh.
Was I saying Fromber?
Yeah, he said Fromber.
I'm an idiot. Kind of looks like his leg is starting to hurt. Hopefully not. P.S. It looks like the Braves are going to the World Series, hopefully. Did you see the sweat on Valdez was him... Or did you know the sweat on Valdez was cheating? Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Isn't it insane?
Isn't it weird also how it was dry after, almost like he had a towel?
Also, in one game, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't one game in Houston with an open roof and the other, like, during the day, and the other one was in Boston at night in late October when it's, like, probably 50 degrees? Crazy, ain't it? Yeah, that was really stupid. Also, Cole was grabbing sweat. It's legal to use sweat. That's all you have now. Like, Cole specifically grew his hair a little bit more out to just grab sweat from under his hair, which is gross to say, but at least no Grand Slams were given up. Looks like it'll be the Braves Astros. I'm cool with that because then hopefully the Astros would win. I think they'd have a better chance against the Braves. And worst case scenario, the Astros lose the World Series, but at least I get to see Freddie Freeman get a ring, so that's a positive. Weston for Rookie of the Year, yes. It is my time. What?
Your man love.
Look, it's not my fault that Freddie Freeman is just a gift from the Lord above. That sounds... I'm straight. I swear. At least no Grand Slams were given up. That is sad that is our current criteria, but... Houston hasn't opened their roof since May. Really? Wow.
Maybe the lever broke.
Maybe the lever broke.
Oh, the lever broke.
Hey, Yuli. Oldest player to win batting title since Bonds. Not too shabby. Bonds. Houston hates open roofs for whatever reason. Gee Willikers, almost be... Yeah, I was going to say, you're in Houston. Isn't it? It's Texas. I mean, I'm in Florida, and it's hot here. I remember when the Marlins were like, hey, guys, we should build a roof. We should just make it, no, God, no. That's my sister.
What?
No, that's my sister. That's, nah. No, luckily for you guys, I gotta put all my effort into this, because I am forever alone. I remember when we almost traded Tucker and Garcia for 2 more prospects and Bryce Harper. I mean, if it would have been long-term Bryce Harper, I probably would have done it. But given, like, short-term, half a season Bryce Harper, no. Definitely not. Imagine if the next year the Nationals would have had Tucker on their team as well. God, can you imagine an outfield of Juan Soto and Kyle Tucker? In either corner. In either corner. That'd be freaking one of the best corner outfields in baseball. One day, Weston is married to the game. Yes.
True.
And bang energy. Who's my favorite member of the old Astros? I'm assuming... Okay, so... Which time period? If we're talking old, Nolan Ryan or J.R. Richard, I think both are really cool players. Or Jimmy Wynn is also really cool. 90s, probably Bagwell. Early 2000s, I really like Roy Oswalt. Oi. Bang Energy, not sponsored. Wish I was sponsored. I wouldn't even... Like, I wouldn't even want money. Like, Bang could just be like, I'll give you 1 can of Bang, and I'd be like, done. We'll send you 1 singular can. What's up, Weston? Let's go straight. Hey, let's go straight with my guy.
What?
Like how nuns are married to God, Weston is wed to baseball. Yes. Yes. From the beginning of the year. What is the opposite of putting pitches on him? Or this is the opposite of... Lifetime of bangs, but no more Astros. No. I'd never do that. No, man. I would find a way. I don't know how I could do it because that is sort of what does videos when we play on the West Coast, but I would never have any caffeine again if it was that or like baseball. I could never go with baseball. My favorite thing is the Greinke quote when he literally told his girlfriend, it's like, look, you're cool and whatever, but I can't live without baseball. So if it was you or baseball, it's not even close.
That wasn't his girlfriend, that was his wife.
I think it was his girlfriend who became his wife.
Ah.
But it was his girlfriend at the time. Which, I mean,
I know, it's like, we know where we stand.
Greinke is just an absolute Chad. We need to change our attack. Yes, to scoring runs. Would be ideal. From the 1962 Astros. Oh. I don't even know who was on that. Was there... We're going to take a quick... Was Jimmy Wynn on the original Astros? I don't think he was. I think he was brought in a few years later. We're going to go on a big old field trip. In our favorite Astro ship. Oh, from the Colt 45 days. I want a Colt 45 jersey. That would genuinely be cool. All right, so we're looking through the original season of the Houston Astros. Boy, they were not fun, eh? All right, we're going to go with Al Splanger. That's who I'm going to pick because he had a really good on base in 1962. So the year that Kittle first popped off, like the first year Kittle was ever like really, really good, I drafted him in the 16th round of my fantasy draft, and I only did it because I was like, his name sounds like Skittle. That was the best. Joe Buck is the best. Incorrect. If we get a City Connect jersey, I'd like it to be Colt 45. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Someone just say they like Joe Buck.
I think it's sarcasm.
Can we kick them out?
They had Hal Smith. Did they have Hal Smith? Did the 1962 Astros actually have Hal Smith? Oh my goodness gracious, they did have Hal Smith. I don't actually know who Hal Smith is. I'm kind of an idiot. Come on. Come on. This is probably going to be a very good player that I just have never been... I have no idea who it is, and I'm probably going to feel like an absolute idiot. How do you know him? That is a very... That's such a niche player. I love it. Out. I don't like Bob Nightingale tweeting about the Braves. He's been jinxing them. Oof. Blue and gold 19 or 92 jerseys. Oh, the blue and gold back in the 90s are awesome. Those are real sick. Like the open star is just... Oh, I really like those. I like those. I like the old, like the hats, he tagged him in the face. That's beautiful. The 1992 Bagwell jersey. I have the Bagwell for the rainbow sleeve. Like, I don't know what, I think it was mid to late 90s. The hats were nice. The hats were freaking clean. Because he was in the show 2018. Huh. So another neon gold one. I wanted it so bad. Those... The Astros have a history of just great jerseys. Like, I genuinely... There is not really an iteration of the Astros jerseys that I think look bad. I think the original Colt 45s were neat. I mean, they were a bit weird because, I mean, it's a gun on a baseball jersey, which is a little strange. But it's fine. I thought they looked neat. The shooting stars are cool. I have one of those. The 80s, just the 70 and 80s abominations that were the Tequila Sunrise are just incredible. And then the 90s had the gold. They had the rainbow sleeves. Early 2000s, when they went to like the red jerseys, I think also look really nice. And then the current ones I love. I've seen some people say that they don't like them. I really like the dark maroon and black Astros jerseys of the early 2000s. I think those look really nice. Like the alternate ones, not the pinstripes. I'm not a big pinstripes guy. But the other ones, actually, I probably would be a pinstripes guy because they'd make me look slightly taller. Which, as a short man, is sort of the whole goal of life. But no, those black and like maroon jerseys are just awesome. Like, I genuinely am on the look for one of those. Big swing and a miss there. Schwarber goes down. Big strikeout there for Luis Garcia. Well, it kind of looked like Yuli smacked. He did. He just smacked him in the face. Like, I get that he was going for the tag, but he whapped him. POV, I am now walking back to Wingstop angry. Wingstop didn't even know what they're in for. Bro, Oswalt looked sick in those red and blacks. Roy Oswalt is a criminally underrated pitcher. Like, genuinely. He had a very, very good career. Not just, like, with the Astros. Like, not just, like, as an Astro, but just overall. I think it's kind of underrated for the early 2000s. I think just because, like, the early 2000s, the early to mid-2000s, or, like, 2000 to 2011 is just such a hitter's time period. And there were some good pitchers who started to come up through then, but their dominance wasn't really happening then. Like, I know Verlander debuted around there. I know Kershaw debuted around there. Lincecum was becoming a thing. Tim Lincecum had such a... God, I love Tim Lincecum. I'm sad that he... The man that created the Sunrise jersey refused to tell anyone for a long time. He was responsible since he... Oh my god.
What?
The man that created the Sunrise jerseys refused to tell anyone for a long time that he was responsible for it because he was embarrassed by them.
Aw.
That's beautiful. Those are the best jerseys in sports. I don't care what anyone says. I love those, just the Tequila Sunrise. They're so horrifying.
Those and the Seahawks lime green.
Those are both iconic. Do I know the Roy Oswalt story? No, I do not. Look up... I hope Garcia keeps going. Yes, I do too. Look up Roy's story on how he got his fastball faster. Yordan for ALCS MVP. Yes, definitely. All right. We're going to have some... All right. I'm going to go on an adventure.
I'm going on an adventure.
This is going to be neat.
We're leaving the Shire.
Crawford box, or the crawfish boxes, which is on
Crawfish or Crawford?
Crawfish. It's a SB Nation thing. Remember when SB Nation was SB Nation and not now Secret Base, which is stupid? I'm looking for it. What's a good... Is that Weston's sister? Yes, it is. I think it's on Wikipedia. Okay. I was trying to look through, like, different things, but if it's on Wikipedia, I can just go there.
For a soccer ball, spent $800 to be Target's theme.
Pitching style. Oswalt's repertoire and approach evolved over time. His changeup was originally rarely used. Circle change, however, in 2010, he changed the grip to make it more of a Fosh ball, or a Fosh grip. Originally the fastball, curveball pitcher. Oswalt made his changeup part of his standard repertoire. He threw it only 4% of the time in 2008, but that jumped to 19 by 2011. He also says it helped him compensate for the slightly reduced fastball velocity at his age. I want to. Oh, Maldi's batting. I don't have to pay attention. His curveball was a common 2-strike offering, as changeup was frequently used in those counts to right-handed hitters. He also often used a changeup as a substitute for a fastball when he was behind in the count. He liked to work on his fastball his fastball high in the strike zone. It's often the best pitch for me to throw to a guy who is sitting fastball. If I throw high, a lot of times he'll swing and I catch up to it. He's also known as one of the fastest workers in between pitches. Neat. No, it's in the professional career tab. Also, Other Weston says hi.
To me?
Yes.
Hi.
I do have a charger. Do you just want me to put it on there, or do you want me to... Okay.
What's that?
Wow. Oh, Thank you.
What's it? It's not this.
Do you want the cookie back? Hey, I'll base up. Thank you. Yeah. I didn't... Yeah, it's fine. Okay, Okay, so I know where it will be. I have it ready. I want to wait till the next commercial, and then I'll read it really quickly. Or at least I'll try to. I read horrifically aloud, so it's going to look real bad and sound even worse. Altuve gets into one.
Oh, please, please.
Go, dang it.
No.
I would trade Pena for Wilson Contreras. I can't stand Maldonado hitting so bad. Contreras isn't even that good. Honestly, I would just wait. At this point, just wait for Corey Lee. Just wait for the sweet king Corey Lee to be brought up, and then we're fine. Hi. 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 I'm happy too. It still hasn't hit me yet that like the Astros might go to the World Series tonight. I don't think that's really like... Oh, I never knew this. Roy Oswalt won a gold medal with Team USA in the Olympics. Huh. That's really neat.
Was he on the same team as
He was there around the same time. Like,
you know who I'm talking about, right?
yeah, the Bees.
Huh?
Yeah, the Killer Bees. Biggio and Bagwell. He played with them. Not very long, but like he was there with them for a few years. Corey Lee is still 2 years away. It's fine.
No, our old manager, whose name escapes me.
Hinch?
Hinch played in. He was Olympian.
I think he was an Olympian in like the early 90s.
I just know he was Olympian. Like I don't remember when.
Corey Lee is still a few years away. Altuve has only seen 2 pitches tonight. It's fine. Evaldi has thrown 20 pitches or less. Yeah, we need to actually kind of take some pitches and kind of drive up his pitch count because this is kind of getting rough. I'm saying hi to a small child. It is my niece. Who is my favorite member of the 1965 Astros? Good Lord.
Clara.
I don't remember who. How are you an Astros fan and not from the city? I am strange. I like Altuve a lot. And as a short man.
And the bit. Isn't that how it started?
But he's going to be under 30 pitches. I would like him to not be under 30 pitches. Like, if... Apparently he's already down 0-2, so he can't really take pitches here. But, like, it... God. It's just rough. I bet he's going to ask who your favorite player is. All right, hey, we took a pitch. What are the odds? I bet he's going to ask you your favorite player from the first year of the Astros teams. He did ask me that already, and I was basically just clueless and sat here like a confused animal, which is accurate. Favorite Astros they have that you licked? I haven't, so I haven't licked any of them yet. I'm going to say yet. Dream big, kids.
What's it tell you to restraining order?
Not while I'm drinking.
They don't care if you're drinking or sober. If you lick them, they're gonna get a restraining order.
Hey, a foul ball. Man, you gotta... We have the lead. Well, we have the 1-0 lead. But how long can you genuinely hope Garcia can go? Like, I don't...
If he gets 2 on with no outs, that's what I was pulling. I know that's weirdly specific.
5 innings. 5 innings would be fine. All right, quickly, time to read the old Wikipedia. In 1999, when Roy Oswalt was with Class A Michigan Battlecats in Midwest League, good lord, he suffered a serious shoulder injury after a month of pain in his upper shoulder. Oswalt was convinced that his shoulder was torn. Slightly thereafter, he was checking the spark plug wires on his truck. He touched one of the spark plug wires, causing the truck's engine to start. The truck's electric current flowed through his body and consequently made the muscles in his hand tighten on the spark plug wire. Unable to let go, Oswald gripped the wire for almost 1 minute. He then claimed that his foot slipped off the truck's bumper and was finally thrown off. My truck done shocked the fire out of me, and my arm don't hurt no more. Apparently, the electric charge loosened a
That's how you become like a villain in a movie.
It loosened accumulated scar tissue on his shoulder. Oswalt claims he has not felt any shoulder pain since the incident. He finished 1999 with 143 strikeouts and 13.
That is how you become a Disney supervillain. Will you let
Oh
me
my
grow?
god. That is... That... Oh my god. That is...
Is that not how you become a Disney supervillain? Because I'm hearing Disney supervillain.
Oh my god, that is the greatest story. That is the best baseball story I've ever heard. I've heard of a lot of them. I have heard a lot of good stories for baseball. That's the best. The fact that he just got electrocuted till his arm didn't hurt. That is the greatest story I've ever heard. And I even know extensively about the Doc Ellis LSD no-hitter. So, like, that's... Obviously, the LSD no-hitter is a hard one to beat. But... I'm sure I have because I love telling it about it. Cassie, you've heard about the LSD.
I've heard
Look, it's not my fault that some dude was tripping and then decided to go be... Hey, all I'm saying, kids, you're more likely to throw a no-hitter while on LSD than not on LSD. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to put out there, so... The next time someone says nothing good has ever come of drugs, for legal reasons, that is a joke. Please do not tell... I don't know, who would come after me for a joke like that? I don't care. They're fine. Other than like the Twitter mob.
Pastor's tuning in, our pastor.
He'd think it's funny. What's your thoughts on the Black Sox? I mean,
Black Sox?
I don't think Shoeless Joe should have been barred from baseball. I think him being permanently banned is stupid. When he literally couldn't read the contract that he signed and hit like 400 in that World Series, so I think it's stupid. Bro, when I read that for the first time, I was like, why doesn't Roy Oswalt have a movie about him? I don't know. Thoughts on the Cleveland Spiders? I mean, I thought what they did to the Spiders was horrid. Obviously. I've watched...
All the Indians, the Spiders now?
Oh, no, this was back in 1888, or like 1889.
Like,
No, this is back in the 1800s.
okay.
Yeah, no, the Spiders owner bought another team and then traded all of the Spiders players to this other team. And then just had a bunch of garbage players to the other team. It was great. No, Cleveland Spiders, great team. You know, just undone by horrid ownership. Literally. Astros fans are chanting Yankee sucks to A-Rod. I hate you. Astros fans are chanting Yankee sucks, but the last time I checked, A-Rod grew up a Mets fan, which is weird that he played for the Yankees. A-Rod is interesting. A-Rod is fascinating. Cleveland Guardians, right? Yeah, they're the Cleveland Guardians now. I'm fine with them, you know. Like, I think it's a fine name change. I would.
The Cleveland baseball team.
I think there are much worse names they could go with. I thought Guardians was a little weak, but I saw someone said they should be called the Presidents, and I'm like, eh. I don't know. That seems a little strange.
Cleveland president?
Yeah, that was in... No, that was Washington that was going to go with that. The Washington football team. I'm out of my mind.
Sounds very
Do I like the Yankees? No. No. Don't put that in my mouth. Should have gone back to the Spiders. I would have loved that. If I had a penny for every time an MLB player threw an OSD, threw a no-hitter, I'd have one penny. Not a lot. But still concerning, I'd have so many. If I had a nickel for every time I'd been sentenced to death by a puppet, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it happened twice. Big swing and a miss by Martinez. They are swinging at everything, which is good for us. I would much rather keep calling them the Indians. I just love that name. I mean, I kind of said it in a video, or not in a video, but in the stream the other day. Like, I get why they got rid of Chief Wahoo, because that was kind of bad. I think most people could kind of agree that was just a little bit bad. As for the name, I understand I'm probably much more naive and blissful about things. I don't know. I've just sort of seen those names as just sort of paying homage. Like, I've never been bothered by them, but I mean,
You're a white guy. You don't get nothing.
given that I'm whiter than Frosty, what's it called? I get why some people are upset. The ones that have, like, you know, a couple $1,000s worth of Indians merchandise that now are gonna have nothing. Hey, so you need to not be there.
We'll let him in.
Well, I didn't think he opened the door. Thoughts on the 1890 Pittsburgh Alleghenies? That was a team that played baseball. The driver forgot the other bag, and now we have it. A happy ending. Except for the fact that they're probably ridiculously cold now, and you've missed a part of the game. But other than that, 2 strikes.
Please.
3-2, full count. Do you remember when Oswalt made a bet with the owner of the Astros and won a bulldoze hair? I do remember that. I remember hearing about it. Thoughts on the 1869 Cincinnati Red Stockings? We're going back here. We're going big swing and a miss, and we are through the fourth. P.S. The record was 23 and 113. So the Pittsburgh Alleghenies, not good. That's what I'm going to say now. They were not good. Joe Kelly is out for the playoffs. Oh, no. Cassie, it's not right to laugh about someone's pain on camera.
It is when it's Joe Kelly.
Yeah. Hey, Garcia's working his arm, but, you know. I mean, we're okay. We're okay. He's gone 4 scoreless, which is good. Luna told an older fan that in the 16 preseason, there were other newer hats, but he showed up with a 1985. That's beautiful. But I think we have to take him out before 5. I think you can let him go through 5. He's only... I'd have a 1-runner limit. Okay, Disco Demolition Night was a fine theory. Fine idea in theory. Just kind of blew up in their face, you know. With the fact that they were basically just kind of assaulting players with records. Not as bad as nickel... Was it 5-cent beer night? Or was it dime beer night? I think it was nickel beer night. I will say this. I think Disco Demolition Night... I think that sounds... That is an episode of That 70s Show. Like, that's all it is. And I would have loved an episode of That 70s Show based around that. Keep Garcia through 5. If he shows any signs to struggle, take him out, yeah. Thoughts on the creation of bread?
Of bread?
It really rose to the occasion. There's just not one way to slice through that issue, if I'm being honest with you guys. There's other bread puns here. Thoughts on... What's your thoughts on the beginning of time?
Well, we're Baptists,
So... Well, it certainly started, eh? Wings are cold, fries are soggy, but Garcia's performance is making up for it. Oof. Just put the wings on Luis Garcia and his pure fire will warm them up.
Hey, no joke. He puts the fries back in the oven at like 375 for a few minutes. They'll crunch back up.
So my sister has informed me that if you put them back in the oven for like a few minutes at 375, they should warm back up. Alternatively, you could just put them in the oven at like 800 degrees for a few seconds and then get the same outcome. Cooking tips. You've doxed me.
What?
You've doxed me.
I've docked you?
Doxed.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever actually said my name on stream. Actually, wait, no, I have my name on my Twitter. What am I talking about? I'm an idiot. If Luna gets...
Polish? Like, what? Are you afraid about the Polak jokes? I got news for you.
No, because I tell Polak jokes. Cooking with Weston 101. The first step is just a lot of bacon. Fun fact, if you want to get really in shape, just eat nothing but bacon every day for all meals for about 5 years, and by the 3rd year, you'll be dead. So by the 5th year, you'll be the thinnest person on the block. I mean, you'll also be a skeleton, you know, from the whole being dead thing, but you absolute buffoon of a cat. He's gonna lull Mets if they get him.
Did you just call your cat a buffoon?
Yes, Cassie, I called my cat a buffoon.
What'd you do?
He hit the camera.
Oh.
They gave... Oh, Bregman. I thought it was Yordan. I'm like, they gave Yordan a hit on that the last thing? Hey, Breggy, another one. If Luna gets another chance, I'd like to see him with the Mets. He could make them a freaking great team. I'd pay Luna whatever he wants to come back. I'd love to have him back, man. James Flick is okay, but Jeff Luna, man, just insane. Yordan. That's now no outs. Runner on first. Yordan will simply just yeet one into the upper deck. CJ, so help me God. Can you call him by chance?
Here, Yordan.
The cat!
CJ.
You're the buffoon.
CJ.
My God, get
CJ. CJ.
my
Come here,
good
get
cat.
some potatoes.
Good cat. Imagine the Mets think they'd be a good team. Remember when the Mets were gonna win the division and then they didn't even finish 500?
Is that a joke?
No. The Mets were projected to win the East, and then
Aww.
Weston is tormented by his cat. He won't even sit with me. Like when I'm sitting here. He'll sit with me, I'm on a couch. I might... Imagine for the World Series, I get the Vibe Cat. So I just put right here.
The vibe cat?
Yes, for CJ. I just get a cat stand right here.
He loves
And he just sits there. And he just chills while I watch the World Series.
Yeah, he'd run the first time you scream.
I've screamed with him on my lap and he's not moved.
You know who,
Yordan!
you know who else would just chill with you while you watched it is Declan. He's like a cat.
Did you just compare your child to a cat? Your thoughts on MLB having two teams in one city? I think depending on the city it works. Like big cities it can work, you know. LA, New York, Chicago, I think it works. I don't really see much of a thing with that. Smaller cities? I think it's just in general. I think smaller cities like, you know, smaller cities it doesn't really work. You were saying?
LA's got two now, right?
Yeah, LA is the Dodgers and the Angels. Like, this is one of those things that, like, smaller cities, it doesn't work. Like, the massive ones that have, like, literally that many people, it works fine. Like, New York could have 3 teams and be fine. With just how many people there are. Remember when they practiced getting the final out of the World Series? Was that... Are you talking about the... What am I trying to think of? You're talking about the Nationals? When they had the World Series presentation? For a while, Boston had 2 teams. Yeah, in like the 1800s. Yordan's making a real strong case for MVP. He really is. I think right now he is the... Who else would win it right now? Like, who else? It's the media's fault for overhyping the Padres. Yeah, well, you know. Oh, the Mets. They were practicing getting the final out of the World Series? They're idiots. That's begging for something bad to happen. What do you think of the Rays going forward with the Tampa-Montreal plan? I think it is the stupidest thing on the planet. I think you pick one or the other. I think it is the dumbest possible move to have half your season be in Tampa and the other half be in Montreal.
Who's gonna do that?
Potentially Tampa. The Rays. Yes, Kat, you are very nice. Don't make enemies in this chat. I remember. Why can't the Rays just move into Tampa? I don't know. Honestly, I think the Rays are like 2 years away from being genuinely a massive team there, just because the Rays are genuinely getting good and like being entertaining. And I think eventually they're going to get more and more popular. But
They need to stop trading away their beloved players.
like, I get why they're doing it. It's a weird situation just because of their cap. I'd rather have Tampa stay in Tampa.
Well, technically they're insane.
I don't care. technically the Jets aren't even in the state of New York. Hi. But, yeah, I think the Montreal plan is stupid. Like, if they had a better stadium that wasn't the literal... I don't mean this in a bad way, because I know people that are from Tampa are watching this, specifically relatives of mine. If they didn't have the trash bin that was Tropicana Field, I think it would be a little bit better. Like, if they actually had anything of note in Tropicana Field other than a raised tank that is closed half the time, it might be a little bit different, you know? Do you think the MLB will ever expand beyond 30 teams? I think they will.
I think they're gonna get Mexico team.
I genuinely think expansion is coming in the next, 5-10 years. Because baseball is not dying as much as people want to say it is. If anything, baseball is getting bigger as we go along, especially with new, analytics and what have you. Correa, what are you swinging at? Good God! I think we'll have 2 teams in Mexico. I think there's going to be a team in Mexico, and I could see, Good Lord, what are you swinging at? Correa looks so lost. He really does. Playoff Correa is dead.
Hey, no joke. I'm wondering if, just as being freshly not pregnant, I'm wondering if something's going on with Daniela. And he's just not in it.
I don't know. Possibly.
I'm just saying.
Playoff Correa has not been the same since he said it was my time. That's all I'm going to put out there. Also, she's been at the game, so I don't think it's that. Correa doesn't deserve a $300 million contract at this point. I mean, it depends on how... Don't worry, everyone. Daddy Tucker will simply yeet one into the home run. It's simple. I could see a team in the Dominican Republic. That'd be kind of neat.
That'd be really cool. Or
That'd be
Puerto
neat.
Rico.
Puerto Rico would be cool. I feel like either Mexico or Puerto Rico would be a cool team. Somewhere down in, the islands. Either Puerto Rico, the Dominican, Cuba. I mean, Cuba's I'm about to say something really stupid. And you can tell that I don't pay attention in school. Cuba's a territory? A different country?
You're thinking of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a territory. Cuba, we had the foot on the ground policy.
Yes.
If they put their feet on the ground, they were,
U.S. citizens. Okay.
but that's
Yeah, that died.
no
Okay.
longer.
I'm smart.
I'll cut you other things.
Cuba is communist. Okay, yeah, maybe not Cuba. Maybe not Cuba. But just you need to find things that make you happy, Red. All right, but I don't know where we're going to find a boat full of dead commies. I would love to see a team in either Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic, and then maybe also in Mexico. I think it'd be cool. A Mexico City team. Because the Mexico series was just awesome when there was the Astros and Angels. That was really neat. And I think that's going to happen eventually. I think it's just a matter of time. I could see that, and I could see an expansion back to Montreal. I don't think 3 teams would work. I know it's already a depleted fan base, and it probably wouldn't. I'd love to see a team in Orlando. I know that will never happen, but I can have hope just because that'd be neat. Evaldi has embarrassed the last 2 batters. Yeah. I hope they don't strand the runners. It looks like they might. Intentional walk of Yuli, which brings up Chas McCormick, which means Chazzy Fizz is about to make Evaldi cry. How poetic. It could be right now. Chaz?
Oh my god, McCormick.
Listen here, you beauty. Chaz about to hit a grandy. I will lose it, man. If Chaz McCormick hits a grand slam here, that's... I'm already pushing my stuff back in case I'm uncontrollable when I get excited. Chaz McCormick bats, 2 outs, bases juiced. Stares at strike 1. At least Evaldi has gotten worked. Yeah, I don't know how much longer they can really expect to use Evaldi. I mean, he pitched 2 nights ago, and then 2 nights before that threw 80 pitches or so. Oh, nervous. Nerves. They're fun. That's a ball. Okay. If it comes up, if McCormick gets on, like if he walks, if he singles, or what have you, you gotta pinch hit Castro, right? Because Maldy's been unimpressive defensively tonight. It'll be bases loaded. My favorite destroyed MLB stadium. Either I know it's not destroyed, but it's decrepit, so probably the Astrodome. I also like the King Dome. I think that was neat. Just because of the Seattle Mariners 3.5-hour documentary done by Secret Base. That is the greatest baseball documentary done by a YouTube channel of this decade, bar none. Also, anything with John Boyes is going to be chef's kiss. God dang it! That is unbelievable. 2 on, no out. Second and third. We're actually going to frickin' win a game 1-0 and stress us out till the very end, aren't we? We just lost the game? No, we didn't, because we have the lead. Well, that sucks. Very much so.
Well, hello, pretty girl.
I am anger. Second and third, no outs. Yep. 2 on, both in scoring position, no outs. I mean, you couldn't even get a sac fly out of it. Like, I'm not asking you for much. I'm asking for literally an out, but a productive out. And no, we get nothing. Should have bunted. You should have done anything. Anything but strike out 3 consecutive times. That's incredibly frustrating. That is just... It's going to be a long evening.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Can we promote Yordan to like the 3rd spot in the lineup if he is not already? He's batting 4th. There's some stuff in the batting order that I'm not a fan of. I get that like that's how you've been running it out all season, and it's worked. But like, I mean, how long can you have Tucker batting 6th? I mean, you got to put him up higher in the order. Like, I would genuinely consider Tucker batting 3rd over Bregman right now. My sister's got to wake up early for a competition. I was like, sorry in advance. Oof. Oof.
I was gonna say, like, I need to wake up early and
I just cannot believe they had... Thanks. Don't scream, I will. I mean, people consider that, I don't know. There's this weird thing, it's like, I don't mean to scream, it just happens. It's just like the guttural reaction.
segment. How dare you be excited?
It's sort of like when you're just like, you know, when you do something that doesn't actually hurt, but you just immediately go, ow. What a play by Breg. You ever say ow when you do something in a video game? I do that, like, constantly. My favorite is I used to play, before I had, like, an actual room for stuff, I would play in a kitchen, like, in my kitchen. And I would say ow during video games, and my mom and or dad would be like, what's wrong? I'd be like, I got hit in a game. And they're like, so no physical pain? I'm like, no. And they're like, why'd you say ow then? And I'm like, because I'm dumb. I'm like, I don't know how to function. What do you want me to say? Overall, what are you guys' thoughts, by the way, for the World Series having just a bed here for cat?
What?
For a cat. Like if I put my cat there. I'll simply duct tape him to... Is that the second time Arroyo has thrown his bat and, like, yeeted it into the stands?
Are they allowed to do that and like just grab the bat?
It was in the stands.
I mean, he could have pulled it out of the net.
You'd think he could have jumped up there and, like, grabbed it?
No. Okay, here, I'll show you.
What? I will check that. But I haven't been on Twitter in a couple days. Yeah, he had a perfect game through like 4 innings, if I'm not mistaken.
We did.
Fromber yesterday. Okay, you need to get out as well.
Oh, it's mega fat ass.
Yes. Are you gonna do it? You gonna do what I think you're gonna do? No, Fromber was insane. Keep wasting opportunities to score run time to capitalize with runners on base. They have to. Like, we have to do that eventually.
I know.
Big swing and a miss. You can't just keep expecting for Fromber to bail, or Luis Garcia to bail you out.
Well, that's what they're gonna do.
I mean, you know what you must do. Be prepared. I don't know if I'll sacrifice it come World Series. I might have to think about it. The keyboard. I said if it happens for the World Series. Like, if they get to the World Series and I need to, I might have to sacrifice the keyboard.
For what?
To the baseball gods, Cassie, to let the Astros win. What are you not catching here?
I'm sorry, what are you gonna do to it? Like, it's not a virgin. You can't, like, throw it into a volcano.
No, but I simply just yeet onto kneecap.
I don't think it's gonna be as easy to break as you think it is.
Cassie,
Do you know how many times I had to smash my toaster on the ground and that thing never actually broke into pieces? Like little pieces just.
do you understand how cheap this keyboard is? The keyboard must die. See, they understand me. They're my true friends. I knew you never liked me. That look of like, what the hell? Your sister should be the new Jets QB. Oh, come on.
Hey,
Said you should be the next QB of the Jets. I mean, her footwork's terrible.
mine?
Yes.
Well, I should be the next QB for the Jets.
I'm saying you shouldn't because your footwork is terrible. Someone in the comments said you should be, but I'm saying you shouldn't because your footwork is terrible.
What are my credentials that they think I should?
You're my sister. You are related to me. You are at that age of where most quarterbacks are in their prime. I mean, they don't know that.
Well, they do now.
Cassie, I inadvertently doxed my the hometown yesterday. It's fine. They know everything. 1-2 to Renfro. Swing and a miss, and we are through 5 scoreless for Luis Garcia. You can't keep hoping he bails you out. Well, I mean, you can. It just that bang graveyard's getting pretty full.
Yeah, you could use it to the trash can.
What do you think that is?
Like, I'm putting like an actual trash can.
Imagine I put the Astros logo on it.
Window, put it in the actual trash can. It's right there.
Imagine I put an Astros logo on my trash can. That'd be kind of beautiful, wouldn't it?
Bang bang.
The ultimate.
Keep the bangs.
That is exquisite. Garcia hasn't allowed a hit knock on one. Ah! You did us in there. I don't want to see them play Game 7. They need to rest for the World Series. Yeah. Oh, well, I kind of ruined it there.
Oh no, I was wearing mascara. Do I look like a raccoon now? Crap.
No, it didn't affect it at all. No, it looks the exact same. You can hardly tell.
Thanks, Lex.
The trash can is all the Jets play. You are mean. I also need to move the camera back because my cat kept bumping it. Ow. You ever bump a computer so hard it turns on? Oh, let's check win probability. Let's check win probability, everybody. 69. Nice. 69 in favor of the Astros. Perfect. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Anyway, let's discuss Thanos' plan and why it was actually correct. Oof. That's a big ol' oof. Hello, Lucas. Ah, you are running at me. This is scary. At what point do we really start thinking about this? Yeah, if we could add some runs, that's ideal. Weston's laugh is literally everyone laughing at the Arizona Diamondbacks this season. Oh my god, the Diamondbacks were just... They were going to be the worst team ever for a hot minute there. They looked like they were on pace, right? To beat the Mets. To beat the 62 Mets. If I'm not mistaken. Hey, Jace.
Freaking ice box out here.
I don't know. What's my dare?
What? Why are you whispering?
I don't know. Why are you whispering?
I'm not. I don't whisper.
Clearly.
According to Mom, I was incapable.
That's accurate. I mean, you got to do the jump in, right? Fully clothed. I don't know. I mean, nothing good on, gym clothes mostly, I would say. So Dusty said Garcia's on a performance count. What does that even mean? Like, what is that? Oh my god, Maldonado got a hit! Oh my god, it finally happened! Oh my god!
What was
The impossible has happened. Alright, I'll sit back down.
Lucas okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He does that. Imagine allowing a hit to Maldi. Nathan Evaldi has to be inconsolable right now. D-back set.
Lucas meows. He sounds like a fat man trying to act like a cat.
Have we ruled that possibility out? You gave up a single to Maldi and your franchise. Diamondbacks set a new record for consecutive road losses, then later broke it the same year they set it. Oof. Basically, since Luis is dealing, we won't take him out until he shows signs of tiredness. That's fine. You're bad. Maldi got a hit. That's such a big miracle. Come on, Altuve. Should be a 2-1 count, by the way. Weston has switched to water temporarily. I have Red Bull and more Bang ready to go. I genuinely think I'm going to spend a very, very long time working on... I don't even know if I'll upload the video tonight for the recap. All things depending. Assuming we win, right? Here's the thing. I genuinely want to spend a little bit in chat just sort of chilling with you guys, celebrating, because there's no street party to go to here. And I know quite a few of you guys also aren't in Houston, like to just go celebrate in the streets or what have you. So I kind of want to just chill here for a bit, and then I'll start working on a video. Assuming we win tonight. That's the big assumption, right? Which, hopefully we do. And then... I'd be amazed if I get the video out before... I'm not going to rush it. You got to stop striking out like that, man. That is such a... Lucas? Cat? So help me. You gotta stop striking out of pitches like that, man. That is so far out of the zone.
I feel like they're getting, like, desperate, which makes them messy. I feel like they don't need to be desperate.
Yeah, you don't. Like, we're up. God. You fatty. My computer keeps... My camera just keeps shaking like it has Parkinson's every time he walks past it. And that is it for Nathan Eovaldi. The Astros girl in the crowd. Other Weston. Other Weston. Please show Cat. It's worth getting scratched. All right, I will try to pick him up. Lucas, come here. It's time for you to make a debut. He is very big. He is very big. Oh, God. Okay.
Come here, fatty.
Yeah. Boom! Cat! Is he there?
Yeah, he's there.
He's... Okay. That felt great on the arms. We're good. Ow.
And I was like, rub up on you. Come here, Lucas.
A cat named Lucas, lol. Imagine. Imagine. Cat. Altuve will redeem himself in the World Series, God forbid.
He's as big as my child.
Yeah, Cassie, he's a big cat. Dubs for the cat. Dubs for the cat. I will get a cat stand right here. And for the World Series, I will try my very best to constantly have a vibe cat.
A what? A vibe cat?
Yes. To set the vibe for the mood. I don't know if it will be CJ or if it will be Lucas, but it will be one or the other.
Well, we know it ain't gonna be Puddin', Garfield, or Coco. Or not Coco. Marie.
No. CJ just sits there to vibe. I get him the meowawana. I get the cat weed. which is an actual product.
There's also cat wine, so you can enjoy wine with your cat.
Do they make cat champagne? Some cats are better than dogs, don't at me.
It's true, though.
I mean, scratch the keyboard. Oh, sack the keyboard. We're not sacking the keyboard yet. That's World Series time.
Give a cat marijuana.
I mean,
The dog was on marijuana for a while.
just cat gets a couple blunt hits. Really chill everyone out. What respecting cat owner hasn't just let their cat hit at the circle? CJ and Luke is two really human names. Look.
It's better than, like, what is it, tartar sauce and potato? That some people, like, there's, like, people that name their cat that.
I mean,
Well, this is coming from the woman that named their cat Beach Cat.
beach cat, best name for a cat. My sister found a cat on a beach and named it Beach Cat, by the way. If you wanted to know the psyche of her, if you wanted a little peek inside of her mind, you know, like, I don't know why that's the name you're going to go with.
Beach Cat and Claudia.
Also, I think there's something particularly funny about, like, giving human names to cats. I think there's something particularly funny about that. I don't know. I also think it's particularly funny if you just named your cat something really stupid.
Like Kit Kat.
This is Sparkplug.
Well, Grandma used to have Grandma used to have a cat named Carlot.
Well, yeah, Carlot, I mean, that makes sense, though. I would go after Chris Taylor this offseason. He's been clutch in the postseason. I mean, here's the thing. I actually don't know much about his statistics for the regular season. I know he's been really good this postseason, or at least clutch. He's had a few big games when they've needed it. I like Chris Taylor, so I think personally I wouldn't mind it. Like, I am a fan of Chris Taylor, so I'm going to be a little bit biased. I'm not totally sure of his statistics, but streaky hitter. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The outfield, you have plenty of outfield depth. I don't think that's really necessary, but I like Chris Taylor a lot. So I'm a little
I know his name. Who does he play for?
Dodgers. Is it just me or is this game going really fast? It's going really fast. It's the bottom of the fifth and it's only 10. Like, these usually should last like 4 hours, and this is ahead of schedule. Oh, so Chris Bassett made some interesting comments today. Or was that yesterday? But Chris Bassett, pitcher for the Oakland A's, had some interesting comments about the Astros, which I wanted to bring up because I think as time will continue, more comments like these are going to come out. Because he mentioned, he's like, yeah, I think it's completely ridiculous for anyone to assume or think that only the Astros were the ones that cheated. Which I really liked that. He made a few different comments saying that the Astros were the scapegoats. He said the Astros were the guinea pigs to clean up the situation. He also said it's completely insane to assume they were the only teams doing something fishy and that most teams were doing it, which I really appreciate. Yeah.
Well, like, when we were growing up.
Yeah. Which, there's that. There's also the fact that Joey Votto made comments. And, like, when it was random players that were saying stuff, that was already something. Baseball media will turn a blind eye. Of course they will, because that's what they want to do. They already have. They've given it no light. But there was that. There was the Joey Votto comments that actually did make some pretty good circulation, which I already love Joey Votto. Still bangs. And those comments made me love him even more. But I genuinely think eventually this is just going to be completely... I don't know, in 20 years from now, when players that are currently playing write their memoirs, it's going to come out that basically every team did it. And then it's going to be kind of funny. What's going to be funny is in 20 years when it comes out the Yankees cheated more than anybody. That'd be funny.
That'd be really funny considering they haven't made it to a World Series in a decade. It's like, oh, boo-hoo! Let me cry you a river.
Cry more. Big sixth? Big sixth. For the Astros, not for the Red Sox, for the Astros, big sixth. I think he's a closeted Dodgers fan.
Who?
Person in the chat. Because he keeps talking about Chris Taylor. Okay, that's another one, right? That's... Okay. I really, really like Chris Bryant. And so I am very biased towards Chris Bryant. I know that he probably isn't what he once was. But I really, really like Chris Bryant. I would love him as an Astro. If you bring him in, depending on how much Correa goes, you could probably get Correa or Bryant. You could get him for probably like 22 a year, maybe 20, all things depending. Whereas Correa is probably going to get 30 to 35. And if you're asking me, would I rather have Correa or Bryant and a top 3 pitcher in the rotation, I'm going with Bryant in the pitcher. Because I think right now in the postseason, what we've really needed is pitching. And I love Correa.
We've needed pitching for years.
Year.
Bullpen last year and the year before was bullpen.
Bullpen in 19 was fine. Bullpen in 19 was good because you had Presley as the setup man and then passing it off to Osuna. So the bullpen then wasn't really a problem. But 2020, we had bad pitching. This year we've had pitching where the top end of the rotation was lights out with Fromber, Garcia, and Lance, and then the bottom 2 to 3 were always just,
It was always a hope and a prayer.
yeah. Astros could have had Bryant, but Luna wanted Mark Capel. Yeah. Exactly. Some rando that did not work out. Bryant did. But with the whole Bryant thing, you could get him for a lot cheaper, and if you move Pregame over to shortstop, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm not going to complain. I'm cool if you do that. I would, in a perfect world, you get Correa for a team-friendly contract. And again, team-friendly isn't him signing for like 5 cents. Team-friendly is, if you could get him for 25 mil, I think that would, 25 to like 28 would be an incredibly team-friendly contract. And if you could get him for that, I think you'd go with that and then just also try to go get a pitcher. Like, you're getting a lot of you're getting like $70 million off the cap this year when you get rid of Verlander and Greinke. So there's really no reason not to go get a pitcher. There is absolutely no reason. How many years? For Bryant? I don't know. A few. Bryant's Alexa. How old is Chris Bryant? You are completely useless. Fine, I'll do it myself. God, imagine technology. Me having to do the research myself instead of just asking a robot to do it. Oh, God. How do I make it?
Oh, and he's gone. I talked.
That was your first mistake. Chris Bryant's only 29. He'll be 30 by the time the season starts. You could get maybe like a 4-year deal to Chris Bryant. 4-year deal. Swing and a miss. Got him. 7th strikeout of the night for Luis Garcia. He is dealing. Maton's warming. I would hold off with Maton. I'd let him go for a bit. For Brian, I would do like a 4-year 110. That seems pretty fair. It's like 28 a year. Around. I'd do 4 years 100 in a heartbeat for Bryant. Let's take a peek at statistics this year for Chris Bryant, shall we? I'm pretty sure he had a decent season the past few years offensively. Well, the thing is, this is a great year to need a shortstop and or third baseman because there's just so many out there. Like, there are so many available. Hello. Big swing and a miss by Schwarber. Chris Bryant, not great, not above average. But overall offensively, solid. Gonna try to quickly grab it up on Fangraphs. Oh, God. Okay. Caught by Brantley. At the wall. No, not Chris. Dang it. Bryant. There we go. 123 WRC plus this year. So you could get him for a really good contract probably. You might not even have to pay him 25 a year. I would probably go with Bryant would be way cheaper. Like significantly. The only reason I could see Bryant getting a bigger contract is because the Giants gave up a bit to get him and also name value. But it's the thing that's like, I'm fine with... I like Correa a lot. I really like Carlos Correa. But I don't want to pay him over $30 million when he is so offensively up and down. Because again, like, I'm okay paying $30 million to Correa this season, who was a top 3 shortstop offensively and a top 3 shortstop defensively. That's fine. But when he has those sort of down years where he's below average offensively overall, but about, you know, like a 90 WRC plus, but still good offensively, I'd be fine paying him in the mid-20s, but I don't want to pay that to Correa. And, like, this year, frickin' Francisco Lindor ruined shortstop market. Because he's going to get $34 million a year for a frickin' decade, and this season was pretty bad offensively, but elite defensively. And now I think shortstop is going to be the next... I think shortstop could be the first position to get... Is anyone getting over $40 million a year on average? I think they could get up to like 45 for shortstops, because that is just such... If you can eventually get a shortstop that is elite in both offense and defense, I think they could eventually get up there to be the highest paid position. Like, that's just such value. If you can have them be good offensively and defensively, it's insane. Like A-Rod, Chris Bryant or Chris Taylor would be nice. Yeah, oh my God. Bryant probably sign for $150, even though he's worth $110 to $115. Yeah, that's probably accurate. The name value for Chris Bryant is going to get him a lot more money, just because he is a big star. Yeah.
Like silver, 925 silver is like, you know, a couple dollars, but you slap the name Tiffany on it, it goes up to 200.
Yeah. It's the Levi logo on a pair of jeans. Like, it just takes it up a lot. Who would be the first player to get $500 million? Man.
Who would be or who should be?
Who would be? Honestly, I think who would and probably should be getting... I think who could get that? Honestly, I'm going to say Juan Soto. Because he's really young right now. He debuted at a time where he's going to be so young. Like, here's the thing. If when Juan Soto hits free agency, he's going to be like 24. Like, he debuted when he was 19. So he's going to be super, super, super young when he hits free agency. And it's a tie game. That is unreal. Off the wall. Okay, not a tie game. Triple with 2 outs. First hit of the game. And because the offense has been absolutely dead all game, now it's getting rough. Anyway, as for that, right, I think Juan Soto genuinely could be. Because this season he was elite defensively. He was one of, if not the best offensive players. I think he probably was the best offensive player overall. I really, really value on base. That's my big thing that I'm looking at. Like, the difference in WRC Plus between him and Harper was basically negligible. So, when it's that close, but the OBP is so insanely in favor of Soto, I'm inclined to say he was the number one guy.
That's gonna be it for Garcia.
Ah.
One hit, come on.
That's rough for Luis Garcia to leave. I would have let him roll. Incredible bounce back performance for Luis Garcia from his last outing. I would say Soto or Ohtani. I could also see Ohtani getting a lot of money. I think genuinely Ohtani probably will get it because the thought process there is you're getting an above average pitcher and you're getting an elite hitter. So I could genuinely see Ohtani getting himself a $500 million. The only reason I think Ohtani might not is just because of his age. I think that could be the big question. He's like 29. One decision I kind of agree with Dusty on. I get it because we are in such a close game, and also I don't want Luis Garcia to have his confidence destroyed, but still it's just rough. Great evening overall from Luis Garcia. I have absolutely nothing to complain about. He dealt. He has kept us in this game. He's kept us with a lead to this point, and he has just been magnificent. Yeah, so Ohtani this season was... So he's 27. He had a 152 WRC plus, which is great. Right? Elite hitting season. And then pitching had a 3.8 or a 3.18 ERA, a 3.32 expected ERA. So he's a great pitcher. Like, I don't think he's ever going to win a Cy Young award. I don't think that's ever going to happen for him. And that's not a bad thing, by the way. When I say that, don't take that as me saying he's bad or by any means, because that's insane. Is your daughter getting murdered?
No, I think she's playing with Dad.
Okay.
Not her dad, I think she's playing with our dad. It's grandpa.
Anyway, ERA, he's fantastic. So he's a very, very good pitcher. He's above average, all-star caliber. Like, you're getting a hitter. Here's the thing. You're getting a $20 to $25 million pitcher with Shohei Ohtani, and you're getting a, $35 million hitter. So I could really see him just getting insane amounts of money. Offense needs to get going, yes. Thoughts on Ohtani? I love Shohei Ohtani. I got two Ohtanis in the back. I got the hitting and pitching dual pack for him. There are like 3 or 4 players. Pop up. Maton comes in, 1 pitch, and we are out. Scoreless through 6. Phil Maton. Respect the name. Luis Garcia goes 5 2/3 scoreless, only gives up 1 hit and strikes out 7. What a rebound. Anyway, Ohtani. There are like 4 or 5 players I would ever consider getting the jersey of that are not on the Astros. And that is Randy Johnson, even though he's retired, because I freaking adore him. Soto, Freeman, Ohtani, and maybe Bryce Harper.
Did you ever tell them that Grandpa's dog is named Pepper?
Oh, yeah. My grandfather, who I've mentioned a few times, I think, who lives in Tampa, has a doggo named Harper for Bryce Harper, which, good doggo. Good doggo, better player. But I absolutely adore Shohei Ohtani. He is one of my favorite players in the league. And I have been pounding the table. I am going to forever be angry about this. Because I genuinely, like 2 years ago, like my first year, so last offseason, I genuinely thought about making a video talking about why I think Ohtani could win an MVP in the next few years. Because all he would have to do is be a above average hitter and an above average pitcher, and his WAR would go off the charts. and I didn't for some reason because I decided I should just stick with the Astros content, and I'm gonna forever be mad at myself for that. Could your sister hit a home run against you?
Against who?
No. No, she could not.
Against who?
Me. No, I would strike her out on 3 pitches.
Thanks.
No problem.
I only played softball for like 12 years of my life.
3 pitches. Couldn't catch the heat. My blazing 50-mile-an-hour fastball. And like 30-mile-an-hour slider. Need an explosive 6. Very much so. Very, very much so. This is just horrifying.
What?
The 1-0 lead. Like I want runs. Need runs. That's the thing.
Don't search for more rocks.
You can't win a game 1-0. Like obviously you can. Obviously you can. But that is not a recipe to win games, is what I should say, I suppose. Nervously drinking water.
Claire, come out here, man.
Just. I don't like this.
I can't hear it. What?
Anyway, didn't know you could such a dominant 21-mile-an-hour slider. I can absolutely. I'm scared with a 1-0 lead. 1-0 lead freaking sucks.
So where should go?
Like you gotta get more than this.
Swing at this.
Like this is a good part of the order to do it with. If Correa can actually remember how to hit and not swing at everything, which would be ideal. Everyone is accusing us of cheating with whistling, and I can't stop laughing. It's hilarious, man. Because no one's ever whistled. Jordan, drilled foul.
They were saying, like,
Hit that a
like,
mile
there was
high.
A whistle before Yordan hit a double.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
There's always, whenever you're playing, you know,
Yeah.
church league, high school, you whistle or you make a loud noise before the pitcher throws
Yeah,
the ball
it's to
to the
distract
hitter, to
them.
throw off the hitter. Like, that's what you do.
I think it's particularly funny that people are accusing them of that. Kendall Graveman is warming up. That's fine. So if you put Graveman in the 7th, Stanek in the 8th, I guess? Maybe? I don't know.
Ball.
I mean... I am horrified. So you go to the 7th, you put in Kendall Graveman. The 8th would be Stanek, I assume. And then maybe Presley in the 9th. Or you could, maybe Graveman can even go 2 innings, depending on how the first inning goes. Yeah, if we get recent Kendall Graveman, he could easily go 2 innings. If you get the first couple postseason games Graveman, yeah, you're going to be lucky to get the 1. Which 1 is fine. But... I'm guessing they want Graveman to go 2. That'd be fine. Jordan crushes single. That's to the wall. Is he going to go for 2? He is going to go for 2. And that's a triple for Jordan.
Nobody went. Nobody ran.
That was a very strange thing. Yordan Alvarez with a no-out trip. A no-out triple.
Watched it.
That was a very, very strange thing.
I thought it was out, like, out of bounds.
They had to have thought that was a foul ball, right? Because, I mean, they didn't even move at that thing.
Oh, that's a big.
They literally just watched it. Watch the outfield. They just watched it.
That was a big hit right there.
Like,
Well, he was an infielder in the shift,
No, that was a perfect
which is
hit.
strange. Jordan turned on the Jets. Is that the first? Okay,
Perfect hit.
we got to know. I have to know. Is that the first triple in the career of Yordan Alvarez? has to be one of the first few, right?
That was, I mean, I will take it. I will happily take it, but that was a weird play.
I mean, I don't
That
care.
was a perfect hit.
It was a perfect hit. I'm just, it's weird that like.
Yordan has hit one triple before tonight in his career.
Well, there you go. That was a nice triple.
Nice time to have one.
Yeah.
Good time to have one.
Yordan is winning the MVP for the series. That basically has confirmed it. Like, that is second triple for him in his career. It's insane. Yordan is hitting. He may even... Impossible. I don't have one of those.
Boy, fired up about
Yordan is a homer away from the cycle. That...
That was needed.
Yordan was a trip. What's funny is Yordan was a triple away from the cycle last game. And now he has it here, and now he'd be a home run away from the cycle tonight. Man, Yordan has just been a machine to this point. So that's...
That was needed.
Just remember, everybody, the Dodgers literally just gave us Yordan Alvarez because they felt like it.
Who's coming over next? Who's up to that? What?
Correa should be?
Correa's next.
Yes. Yeah, so Yordan at first is a thought that I have been very into. Another video that I thought about making at some point is the thought of him going to first base, which I'm definitely good with. Because here's the thing. I love Yuli, right? Yuli, the Pineapple Man, goated, right? Beautiful, beautiful player, right? Won the batting title this year. I don't know how much longer Yuli is going to be with us as a player. He's 38, 37, 38. He's older. So maybe has a couple more years left in his career. And if you can move Yordan to third, so that in the twilight you just have Yuli maybe as the DH.
He's 37.
Yeah, he's 37. When's his birthday?
June.
Okay. So he'll be 38 between...
It's early. It's early.
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
So theoretically, right, you have
Base hit.
Yordan move to first. Yuli could go back to DH. Yordan is a hitting machine. And if he could be a plus defender at first base, I'm not even saying an elite defender at first base. I'm saying a fine middle-of-the-road defender. You could have him just be an absolute war machine at first. He has tied Altuve in chances for the cycle in his career. That's hilarious. It amazes me how Josh and Blake Taylor are not related. It is funny. Josh Fields, that's who I was thinking of that they traded Yordan for. And the Dodgers were just like, yeah, I don't care. You can have him. Who cares? Yeah, it's fine. Just take him. Yeah, it's fine. So it will now be 0-2 for Correa, which, solid. I don't even care at this point. A sac fly is fine. I'm fine with Yordan left after Brantley leaves. Yeah. Has Yordan even hit the prime of his career? No. God, no. God, no. He's like 24. He is not... So, generally speaking, prime is like... I think when you're physically in your peak as a person, it's like 27 through 33 is like your peak physical years as a person. So, we have not seen prime Yordan Alvarez yet. He is still gearing up. I really think next year he's just going to... He's already starting to really put himself on the national spotlight. And I think next year... And... Oi! That's not good. That looked a little bit painful for Correa. Oh, right on the back elbow. That's rough. A baseball player doesn't normally hit their prime when they are 20. Yeah, like that's generally considered like 26. I think 26 is when you're really starting to heat up. 27 through 33 is generally considered like. That's not even just like generally like from things. That's got to not feel great. But he's in the game, so we'll take that as a positive. That's like I'm pretty sure that's scientifically proven to be your peak as a person. I could be wrong. And my thing is with Yordan, he's already. Here's the thing: we've seen Yordan be great in multiple different facets, right? Yordan, a couple years back, insane player because of his super, super high OBP numbers, right? Yordan Alvarez, let me pull it up real quick, because he has been, his first season, right, his rookie year, he had a 400 OBP. Yeah, here we go. First season, only, 369 plate appearances, but 412 on base percentage, right? Insane. And then this season, he had, he was still fantastic, 136 OPS plus, which I don't love OPS plus as much as I like WRC plus, but still very, very good. And so if he can continue to develop and start getting that, the on base back up and stop swinging at everything, that can really, if he can just get to be like a 370 to 380 OBP guy, right, meet in the middle somewhere, that's massive. If he thinks that injury... Wait, 1 second. I will get to that. I want to read it. I just want to see this pitch. If he thinks that hurt, imagine negotiating a $40 million a year contract to destroy a future with... Oof. Tucker redemption, it really is. It's amazing what a smart hitter Yordan is already. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Yordan's got another year to just really start developing. This year, bad strikeout numbers, not a good OBP, But, I mean, he's just going to get better as time progresses. I think next year is going to be all-star campaign for Yordan. Not that all-star appearances really matter, but I think next year he is going to be... I think he's really, really going to solidify himself as the top DH in the American League. Like, as the top DH in baseball. I think he's really going to start solidifying himself as that. Like, there's already just a dozen statistics. Excuse me. And he's got great numbers in most facets. Wasn't Springer 30 when he hit his long-term deal? Poppet corn. I forgot that popcorn tasted good. Dang, Springer was kind of old. Yeah, he kind of was. All right, Tucker, come on. Takes a pitch, 3-1 to Kyle Tucker. If you load the bases with no outs, I swear, you need to get at least something. Can I has... Thank you.
Kind of gremlin.
A future outfield looks bright. Yordan, Myers, and Tucker. That'd be good. First time Weston's eaten on stream. I mean, it had to happen eventually, guys. Like, Tucker rips.
I gave you a French fry the other day.
Safe. Yordan safe. A run will score. That is a really weird play. What the heck was that? What was that?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take 2 outs in exchange for... I have some, so I'm good for right now. Thank you, though. Well, that was weird. That sexy much... My God. I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain.
What happened?
That sexy munching, though. Welcome to ASMR.
ASMR. Dude, when I was pregnant, I would watch ASMR videos of people eating sushi. I couldn't eat seafood.
You don't eat sushi anyway.
I know! That's funny.
If we would have had a triple play there, I would have cried. Not a traditional sacrifice, but I will take it. Now you have a tiny bit of wiggle room. If you're Houston. It's really close. I'm tempted to stay Stenik because he has got really, really good numbers and his strikeout. I mean, he's just got such a good fastball. I'm tempted to go Stenik, but they're both very good options depending. I think Stenik is going to have a really good season next year. I think he's going to be sort of. I think next year full Stenik is going to be what like the first half Stenik was here. Semi may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing. Let the tournament begin.
You want more?
How? This isn't professional. I don't care.
Nothing about this live stream is professional.
Thanks.
No, I mean like it's relaxed and chill. Like if it was professional, I wouldn't be here.
Yuli chops one, and that is an out. Maybe? A little strange.
I think it's totally off the bag personally.
Yordan is too good. Yordan is so good. I'm wearing my Yordan tonight. I wanted to. Because, man's the... He is going to be so much fun to watch as the years progress. I know this sounds very strange. I don't think I've had popcorn in like 3 years. It has to be 2, right? Because I don't think I saw a movie. I know I haven't seen a movie since like, you know, the event of March 2020. Hey, we gotta run. Hey, it's something. Yordan needs to be on the next cover of Playgirl. He's earned it.
I'd pay for that.
I'd buy it. Really good articles. Really good articles in that. Have I seen the pearls for Jock Peterson? I've seen his pearls, and you know what? There are not a lot of guys who could rock pearls. Jocktober is in full effect, and I think that the pearls are wondrous. I think that it's such a good gimmick. Like, that is the thing. You have to be so confident in yourself to do that. It's just insanely impressive to me. Like, that is... Jock Peterson is on another level. Frickin'. I think it's really neat. I think it's an awesome thing. I think it's hilarious. I mean, you're on for ALCS MVP. He has to be, right? He's batting 500. Like, it's not even talking about his on-base numbers. He's batting 500 for this series. Much good. Like, in the ALCS, he's batting like 400. Or batting 500. OBPing like 550. Graveman should have the 7th. Oh. It's kind of hitting me that tonight could be the night. The fact that I might talk about a World Series appearance 2 years into this, and poor old Steve Dangle hasn't made a second round video. It's funny, actually. If I was wearing the pearls, people would question my life, and so would I. Oof. It's feeling real.
What?
The game, like,
But I missed that short amount of time.
well, he scored the run, so it was 2.
No, I caught that.
That's 2-0. I'm just saying, it's starting to hit me that like we might actually win tonight. Let's hope Atlanta can win tomorrow, hopefully.
Hit the whole night?
Yeah. Graveman, it's only been 3 pitches, but they've looked really good. He looks like he could be hopefully locked in. He swung. Ah, come on. Let's not get happy yet. Weston still a lot of fighting. I'm not saying it's over by any means, because the Red Sox are still pretty solid. It's okay. He did hold up. I'm not saying it's over yet, but it is kind of. It's seeming a lot more possible. I mean, after Game 3, I genuinely thought it was over, right? Game 3 happens, we go down 2-1, we're in Boston, 3 grand slams in 2 games. I genuinely was like, this series is pretty much over. The babies at MLB aren't showing the triple by Yordan. Cowards, is what I say.
Who?
MLB. On, I believe, I'm assuming their Twitter and Instagram are not putting the triple yet. Cowards. I call them cowards.
Shocker.
Oh, come on, Kendall, I believe in you. Another ground ball. No one on the app and website. Oof. MLB Twitter refuses to acknowledge the Braves. I want the Braves to make the World Series because I want to see Foolish Baseball be tweeting about it. That would make it worth it to me. Foolish Baseball just makes a 45-minute baseball bit video talking about this. Just talking about their World Series run or their pennant run. That'd be incredible. I am amazed that Foolish Baseball has not made more videos about Braves players. Like, I would like him to. Okay, they did talk about it on Instagram and captioned it with the hottest hitter on the planet for more than one reason. Am I right? I swear I'm straight. Oh, dotted him up. Oh.
Say Yordan Alvarez.
Is that a Gaddis jersey?
Good-looking gentleman.
What is a jersey swap that you would hate to see? Jose Altuve in a Yankees jersey. Or a Dodger.
No, the Yankees.
Foolish Baseball and Urinating Tree doing a collaboration. That'd be the best. Can't wait for the secret base video about the Astros team. That'd be fun down the line. Genuinely, there's so many things right now that like I genuinely look forward to seeing down the line when there are like hour-long documentaries made about them. Cough, cough, the Nationals. Speaking of Boss Baby,
I hate that it was against us, man, that national.
it was so much fun.
The fact that we got to watch that.
Yeah.
History is cool.
I want to see Urinating Trees Congratulations Dodgers video, so do I. Just like, you only won a Mickey Mouse Championship. Speaking of Boss Baby, Alec Baldwin accidentally killed someone on set with a prop gun. What the He
He had
What?
a prop gun, and he aimed it at somebody and fired it,
Okay.
and it killed somebody and injured the director.
Who misloaded the prop gun? That also implies that someone had a prop gun and was like, should we empty it and make sure...
I just find it ironic that he's
Ha-
the
ha-
biggest,
ha-
like,
How do you... How...
I don't know, it's
I love the. I don't know how many of you guys watched the Tiger King documentary. Anyone remember the episode where like one of Joe Exotic's husbands took a gun and was like, "Ah, see, it isn't loaded," and then shot and killed himself? That was a great documentary. I stayed up till like 4 a.m. watching that one night. That was a good use of time.
That was when everything was shut down because of quarantine.
Yeah,
I think I'm still the only person that hasn't watched it.
it was fantastic. Imagine watching two Bubbas try to play 4D chess, and neither of them play it well. Hashtag freeze Joe Exotic.
We did binge watch The Witcher though.
I still want to watch The Witcher.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I watched like the
And
first.
they're coming out with season 2.
Okay.
So,
I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes of The Witcher, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, I watched a neat thing with Henry Cavill the other day. Apparently, he.
what's The Witcher?
No, it was an interview. Apparently, he almost lost the job of Superman because Zack Snyder called him and he was playing World of Warcraft and didn't answer his phone.
He's actually a nerd in real life. I love it.
It's incredible. The Witcher is a game. No, it is a game, but it is also a series and book. But it's also a TV series on Netflix.
I think it was. I might be wrong. I think it was a book that they turned into a game that they turned into the series on Netflix.
That's fun. And a book series. So yeah, so it's a
No, I
book.
think it started as the book.
Someone also just said it was a book series. So I'm assuming, so book series to game to TV series. Again, I only watched the first like 4 episodes of it, and I genuinely adored it.
Will said so. Will read the books, and he said that they were like very anticlimactic.
Okay. I will say, there are a few series that I binge watched like the first majority of it and then just stopped. I got to episode 7 of Invincible, and then I just stopped watching for some reason. And I loved the first 6 episodes of Invincible. That series, if you are in the mood for something that is horrifically graphic on Amazon, the Invincible, my god, that series is fantastic. At least the first 6 episodes are. I haven't finished it yet because I'm an idiot. I binged them in the first like 3 days, or in like 1 day I binged the first 6 and then I just stopped. Look at the Yordan versus Sox statistics.
I love it.
You're literally okay, that's fun for them. Yeah, it's on Netflix. But The Witcher, that's good.
Witcher's on
Again, I
Netflix,
watched that for a little bit.
Invincible is
Amazon Prime, yeah. I enjoyed that. Another series on Netflix that I watched the first like half of for a season and then I stopped watching it and I don't know why was Daredevil. I could make an entire.
Daredevil. The reason why everybody stopped watching is because they knew that nothing was they were never going to get it finished.
Well, to be fair, they didn't announce that till well after season 3 had aired. But oh, so you still have a double play in order. You're facing the bottom part of their order. The 100. I don't know what that's on, but I vaguely remember hearing that. Is that Netflix? Daredevil. That being said, Daredevil. One of the best television series I've ever watched. I think it probably is, to be completely honest. The second season of Daredevil, meh. First and third season of Daredevil is just. Roy Oswalt.
Murder documentaries.
My God.
That's my jam.
Now, the first season of Daredevil is, I think, as close to perfection in a superhero show that you can get. That first season, man. It just had everything. The one-take Halls fights. I've heard Kim Convenience is good. I haven't watched it, though. It's a comedy on Netflix.
What's it
Kim Convenience. Mom and Dad binged it in like one night, which is funny.
No, there's more in the pantry. Pantry?
Now I really want the Astros to erupt and see if Evaldi mocks Luis. I don't think he would after that. So, time to blow up.
Counter.
So,
Mock.
you know.
Hey, you did enough.
We gotta get out of this. Big swing and a miss there. This is... Hi. Oh, hi.
You got hair in your mouth?
Be dizzy.
Happens. I am not...
Dobby.
Hi. It's in between pitches. Hi. I don't like this. My heart is beating fast and slow at the same time. Yep, that's a good way to put it. Finally, she said Taco Bell. I don't know. She might have. Who's to say?
Clara?
I don't know what to say at the moment because I'm just kind of terrified.
Oh. Yeah, girl, get it. That's a good catch.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to have to catch it. Oh, you're just going to... Okay. I hate how this team toys with our emotions. I mean, yeah, but what are you going to do about it?
I think that's just sports.
I have to go to bed. Hopefully I can wake up to good news. I really hope you do wake up to good news, my good sir. I will scream loud enough from Florida that you can hear it in Houston. How about that? Out of curiosity, I don't know that anyone will know this because why would you know this? How loud would something have to be?
No, ma'am. Oh, wait. No, ma'am.
Like, how loud would something have to be to hear in Houston from Florida? That would have to be... I don't even think you could hear a nuke from that far. Like, what octave would that have to hit? For them to hear in... I am...
No, baby.
I genuinely feel like incredibly anxious. And I haven't felt this way since last year this time.
What happened last year this time?
Like, because the thing is, ALDS, I don't want to sound so like I was just so cocky. I was never really worried with the ALDS. Like, I figured we'd find a way out of it. Big strike. Big strike. Full count now. And then game one was nerve-wracking, but I honestly I just wasn't concerned because, like, you know, it was game one. Like, if you lose, that sucks, but if you win, that's great. 2 and 3, I was just angry. I was happy, but nervous in game 4 and 5. 5 for a little bit. We kind of took it away relatively early on, but tonight I'm feeling pit in my stomach, man. Graveman, this is what we got you for. Strikeout! out! Double play! And we're out of the inning! Oh! And that double play might just compete with the Brantley Yulee double play in 19. Oh, let's go! I would like to now take a moment to apologize for the Maldonado slander. Do I feel that it was justified? Yes. That being said, from the bottom of my heart, Maldonado, I love you. Thank you for this. And I take back everything I said. He would not have made that play. Castro does not have the arm that Maldonado does, so as much as I love Castro and I want him starting some more, no, he would not have made that play. I'm confident in saying that. I think he is better offensively, but I don't think he made that. Maldi earned a kiss from me. Good. I gotta stand up for a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm crying. Same. That's my catcher. It's Red Bull o'clock, ladies and gentlemen.
I was doing okay, and then you said 6 out delay, and I'm like, feeling nauseous.
6 outs. 6 outs. 6 outs, and it's over. Not over because it's just the pennant, but over because, you know.
It's over, but just beginning.
It's over.
It's over, so
The easy part's over. The part of winning the American League would be over. But then there's that whole, you know. Oh, check win probability? Sure. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen.
what?
Win probability on Fangraph or on Baseball Savant. I can get this. Okay, so current win probability. Currently, it is 73.2% in favor of Houston, according to Baseball Savant.
That's only a C.
It would be nice for them to explode for runs. Oh, runs right now would be massive. That's the roller. I love how it's funny that we all hate on Maldi the entire postseason, and now we love him. That's the roller coaster known as the postseason. Here's the thing, like, Maldi hadn't come up clutch, and finally he's done it. Like, finally he had his moment. Like, Dusty's basically just been like the crazy old man that's like, no, I swear this guy's good, and then finally he has his moment, and it's great. Because his moment was when we needed it most. Because at that point, with him on second, that is a single away from tying the game. Right? Stanek should have the 8th. Okay. Max Scherzer scratched from tomorrow's start. Oh. That's going to be rough for Dodgers then.
Why
So,
was he scratched?
do we know why he was scratched? Or I don't want to say that's a dub for Atlanta. I mean, it kind of is if you're Atlanta. Like, you're not happy about injury, but you're not going to be sad about Max Scherzer being down. Okay. It really is starting to look like it could be Houston and Atlanta. McCormick with a little flare shot. Oh, this is neat. I've been saying that I don't really get that many comments on the Astro stuff. I actually had a few today. I had one guy talk about it, and he's like, yeah, I believe he was an Atlanta fan, but he said he'd want us to face each other, so that was kind of neat. And then I also saw a guy, I was going in, no, you'll know, this is sort of kind of funny. I went to Jeremiah's Italian Ice.
Oh, yeah.
And as I was walking in, someone had an Astros hat on. And he's, it's like, oh, nice jersey, and talked about tonight for a second. And then he pulled up his shirt, and he had a tattoo of the Astro Dome on his bicep, and it was freaking awesome. If Houston can give Dusty a World Series championship, it would be respected by baseball, yes. Max was scratched because he was itching.
I went on
Beautiful.
the MLB app.
Does
and
it say?
It literally just says that he's scratched. It doesn't
Oof.
give any reason. It's just he will not start.
Oof. Max Scherzer has mentioned that he has a dead arm, so there's that, yeah. Possibly, but, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not a professional pitcher, and I don't play sports professionally or even unprofessionally. But, I mean, I feel like that's the time you go up.
Maybe he secretly hates the Dodgers.
Maybe he secretly hits the Dodgers. I will look up for the expected batting average for the chats pop out. 740 for that 740 was the expected on that Chaz little out right there, and that's just because that's where it's hit. Like what are they listed as? A line out. That's what they listed as, because that's just a knuckler that's just gonna get over the head of infielders. So that's 99% of the time, not 99% of the time, but like 75% of the time, that's a hit. Did I get the mint scoop frog? I didn't. I wasn't even in the mood for it, but the person that's harassing the chat over there, the Cassandra.
The cat? The Cassandra?
I said the Cass.
Oh.
The blonde. The me with the not me wanted horchata, but they did not have horchata, so I literally just walked in and said, hey, do you have this? And they were like, yeah, no, we don't. And I said, okay, that sucks, and then I left. Listen, don't say that we all know you're a professional checker player by night. Yes.
Professional what?
Checkers player.
Yes.
Chess swings towards the roof every time. I have high hopes for Chas McCormick going forward. Stanek has continued warming up. He should have the 8th. Maldonado was freaking hyped after that. Little icing on the cake. Altuve hits a home run here. That'd be nice. So here's a fun little thing. Expected batting average difference for the two teams. A 173 for Boston, a 298 for Astros. So we are getting very, very unlucky tonight. And granted, the Red Sox have just been completely shut down, but still.
We're going to have to send a sorry basket to Greg or to Pastor.
It's really... We might win the American League pennant tonight. That's... had Dusty been the manager in 18, would you say he would have taken the Astros back-to-back? Definitely not. To be fair, I don't think anyone could have taken the Astros back-to-back at that point with how injured they were.
Yeah.
And I think Hinch was... Here's the thing. If you're looking at overall career, no. But if you're looking at this moment in time over the past 5 years,
I don't like
Hinch is an
manage.
infinitely better manager than Dusty Baker.
I
Like,
don't
it's...
see how he managed us in the last World Series, though.
It was one game, though. Like, he managed a great 162 in every game until that World Series. And realistically, in that World Series, the only bad move he made was not putting in Cole. But,
I don't understand why they didn't.
you know, when that one mistake is the big mistake.
Like, I'm not saying we would have won, but I mean, like, it would have given us a shot.
To be fair, I feel bad for the fact that Will Harris has still been kind of branded with that home run for Howie Kendrick. When if you look at that ball, it was so out of the zone. It's not even funny. Or maybe it wasn't, and that's just how I remember it because I refuse to look it up again. I'm interested to what that was. I'm hoping. I'm going to wait and see because that was hit pretty darn well for Altuve. I'm interested to see what the expected batting average is. I'm going to say 370. Expected batting average for that Altuve fly out. Because that was a pretty decent hit, but not incredible. Six outs. Time to shut down. Oh. Okay, I can't tell you why, but I've just had this gut feeling, right? I have a gut feeling. Maybe it's because it's what happened in 17. I think final out. It's going to be a fly out to McCormick. I think that's going to be the final out of the game. Please, Astros, we are so close. I can smell it like a pecan pie. Stanek, yeah, I'm assuming Stanek has the 8th. 470 expected batting average for the Altuve line out there. So that was close-ish. I thought he hit it pretty well. What is wrong with me? I put hair as a mustache because I'm an idiot. Could be a good. Me and Stanek have good hair, or both have similar hair. Could be a good sign. Hopefully, it's a good sign. Last few innings are going slow, yeah. That's how they go. They slowly creep along. I'm just
What was that?
I'm feeling nervous, Cassandra. What do you think?
Cat, like, knocked over the...
No. I'm having a heart attack, same. That means Presley has 2, 3, 4 hitters, and if Stennett can get through. Or Presley would have the 2, 3, 4 hitters if Stennett can get through the 8, 9, 1. Stanek in for the 8th. Astros need 6 outs to go to their 3rd pennant in 5 years, or to win their 3rd pennant in 5 years. Man. I don't even know, man. I'm just kind of rocking back and forth slowly, trying not to lose my mind. Maybe that? Big swing and a miss there, 0-2 now. It's getting heavy to breathe, Doc. Weston had red hair, he could look just like Justin Turner's son. Oof. I mean, I like Justin Turner quite a bit, actually. He was a player that I really respected when the whole scandal broke, because he was getting asked about it in a spring training, and his basic response was something to the effect of, look, I don't appreciate that they did it and all, but, like, that's not going to win us a World Series this season. 5 away. Five away.
Outs.
I am terrified right now. Oh, 1. Foul back. Hey Astros, could you please not win a 1-0 game? All right, fine. We'll give you a second run.
We'll give you 2.
I don't even know how to feel. I just feel terrified. I think my spine is beating out of nervousness. Ugh. Stanek was an amazing pickup. Oh my gosh, yes. He was fantastic. Like I do, but I don't feel right. I get you, man. It's like it's just terrifying. Like and especially when it's such a close score, like it feels so fragile. Because it is, you know? Like one guy gets on and the tying run's at home plate. Like this is such a fragile game where we're at right now. That you're just terrified. Yeah, Stanek was a fantastic pickup, and you still have control of him for like another 3 years. So that's... I do want to mention that. That was just such a good move by Click.
I will say this, the look on Boston, they look like they've already lost.
They look very sad.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything, but
They look sad.
very defeated.
They look depresso, and they don't have any espresso. Oh, man. One, 2.
Amy, stay here.
I'm heavy breathing now. All depresso, no espresso. Presley's already up. Yep. Presley's up. Boston knows they don't have that many more chances. I mean, you're down to 5 outs right here, and you're 1 strike away from having 4. That being said, with Boston, like, this isn't a blowout. Like, this is such a close game. Like, there have been a ton of multi-run innings this season, or this series. So, like, this isn't by any means over.
It's not over till
But
the out.
they seem genuinely like they are just on the verge of peace in the scene. Like, they do not have a ton of fight left, which, like, I kind of get. Pops up. Yuli's under it. 4 outs to a pennant. Okay. How are the Astros on home field advantage against the Dodgers and Braves? We would have it against the Braves, but I don't think we would have it against the Dodgers. Hi.
I got it.
Hey.
Did you like it?
Really?
Yeah.
Hi. Happy, happy, happy. Dear God, it's real. Seriously. It ain't over until the fat lady sings, but she is currently warming up. 4 outs. Yeah, I think we would have it against... Ironically, we'd have it against the Braves because we have a better record from them. But I believe in interleague, we would have home field. Okay, so it does work on seeding. Okay, I wasn't sure. Because, like, I know the Dodgers had significantly more wins. Oh, 2 to Schwarber. Fouled it. Dang. I'm just inadvertently dead silent, and I don't mean to be. I just don't... I don't know. That's funny. The Rockets thing. Imagine a wild card team with 100+ wins being away just because of those darn Giants. Giants are the real MVPs of the season, regardless of the fact that they got bounced in the first round. Ah! How do you not call that? Call that! That's a strike! You blind person! Good Lord! I know it's far be it for me to cry foul because of the other game, even though I thought it was a ball when that was called on Castro. Weston, just breathe. Let's hold hands. We get through this together. Oh my gosh. You gotta go back for it, Stanek. Like, I know that, like, after that you're gonna lose some hope because of what have you, but you can't lose your nerve because of that call. Like, you still got to attack. Now is not the time to put the time. Now is not the time to bring the tying run to the plate. Oh, come on! Really? What does he have to do?
Apparently it's gonna go straight down the middle.
Oh my God. This is why scoring only 2 runs doesn't work. Yeah, this is why it doesn't work. Those are 2 very bad calls. But regardless, I'm still not I'm not mad at Stenek here because even if he gives something up, also the offense scoring 2 runs has not been good to this point. Like, we need that to kind of, it'd be better if you scored more than 2 runs. Having 2019 Game 7 flashbacks, don't do that. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Popped him up. Correa's under it. 3 away. I can read that.
He said,
I think
yeah.
fun, yeah. That's what he said. Definitely fun.
Yeah.
Funyun. Maybe he was referencing the good onion flavored snacks. That's what he was mentioning. Funyuns. 3 away. 3 away. That was horrifying. 3 outs away from a pennant. 3 outs away from a pennant. Oh. 3 outs away from a pennant. from a third pennant in 5 years. Please, someone wake up the offense. Get a couple of insurance runs here. Just really put it out of reach. Oh, if we feel stressed now, just wait till the World Series. That's when the fun really starts. Red Bull. Time for more Red Bull.
Or you could have some water.
Caffeinated water? Three, four, 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. For them or for us? I think for both, isn't it? So both teams are going to right now go for their 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Oh. I gotta just stand up and walk for a second. That's it. Just tentatively,
Really?
I'm gonna put something there. You know, just tentatively. Just don't mind what's back there. Yes, me too stressed to type. I get you. Astros hitters 5 through 9 tonight. Need some insurance, 100%. I'm going to check win probability real quick. Let's take a peek. 92.9 win probability in favor of Houston. What's funny is there's almost that part of me that's just like, oh, come on, get back to the pitching. I just want to be done. Now it's 0-2 with Brantley. Or 2-0 with Brantley, excuse me. This is really random. I was very relieved. I thought I had to get up tomorrow morning at like before 8 because I really thought I had to do something, but then I found out the people were back, so I didn't have to. Brantley lines one, that's down for a hit. Potentially time to get some insurance runs. I think the Astros won already. Here's the thing, though. A walk, tying runs at the plate. Unless the Astros score some more runs here. Bregman home run, that'd be fun. Was up, Weston? Not much. Hopefully, the Astros up. The pennant up in Houston. For the third time in 5 years. That's what I'm hoping is up. I don't know, probably this helmet, I would say.
What was the question?
What's up? The helmet, that's above me. Yeah, it's above me. Bregman now comes in. This would be a good time. Man. Just remember, what's horrifying is against the Yankees, we went into the top of the ninth up by 2 runs in Game 6 of the ALCS in 2019. So, just because it's a 2-run lead doesn't mean it's a guarantee. Runs right here, if we could get a run out of it, would be massive. I'm not trying to jinx it. I'm just saying, like, it would be nice to get a run here. Also, it's not the same closer. Like, we had Osuna at that point, and now we have Presley. Chops one. So it'll still be a 1-2 count. Oh, God. Dang. Pop up by Bregman. General arm fatigue since the NLDS Game 5 save for sure. So okay. They tried to ride him too hard, to be honest. So that kind of makes sense. So here is Yordan up, who is a home run away from the cycle. Now's a good time to do it. No, he has 2 doubles. So he's not in route for a cycle. Oof. Yeah, but you need a single, a double, and a triple, and a home run for a cycle. I'm just... Oh, boy. That is an S tier comment. He's actually a home run away from a F a cycle. I'm hitting for a Yordan. That is immaculate. Still would like a home run. Oh yeah, home run right here for Yordan. Ooh. Ah. Chef's kiss. Fouls went back. Big foul ball there. He has to get ALCS MVP, right? Who else could you give it to? I'm at the game, but decided to drop in 9th. Man, you are lucky to be at this game. This is going to be loud here, hopefully, in a few seconds. That's up the middle. Yordan with another base hit. Weston for LCS MVP, obviously. Yordan is just a hitting machine. Javier, but I think after this game, it's 100% Yordan. If Javier would have had another couple of innings tonight, then I think he would have gotten it. I think he would have been a very serious consideration. If he could have had like 2 or 3 scoreless innings tonight from Javi, I think he would have won. But Yordan now going 4 for 4 tonight. His batting average is going to be like 550 for this series. Like, he's winning it. He is running away with it. And I know batting average is not the whole story, but when it's that high, it is. Oh, they're pulling their pitcher. Come on. And now we're going to have a delay. Thanks, LA. Never forget, ladies and gentlemen. Never forget. Cassie, you're here in person. Would you like to take a guess at Yordan's batting average for this series?
Should have paid attention.
Well, you didn't.
I don't know, but you're going to tell me.
It's 522. That's what he's batting. That's not on base. He also has a couple of walks. Oh, man. Time is upon us. Oh, we will always be in debt to the Dodgers for Yordan. 100%. We should send them Cuban sandwiches like every couple of days. Every year we should send them one to thank them for giving us Yordan. Perfect. Man. Currently at 95.1. Or for every hit he has, yes. The close-up of Dusty's slobbery toothpick was immaculate. Oh, man. Adamanavino. Best name. I heard that if we win the World Series, Dusty might retire. That'd be a wonderful way for him to go out. The manager who forever chased his ring finally gets one more shot and then gets it and then leaves. That is storybook.
Yeah, that's storybook.
Hey, look, Correa swinging at nothing again. Carlos is stripping naked if he hits a home run right here. Yes. Yes, he is. Bat going to Fenway. The bat flip would be legendary. Hey, so now is the worst time for you possibly to walk into my camera. Correa must see ghosts. Is that a Jets joke at my expense? I don't appreciate it.
What is it?
Correa seeing ghosts. You're mean. You're just mean.
Funny.
This unprovoked attack.
Well, you should have actually sworn that.
We must all be Maton right now, just chillaxing. Be as vibalicious as Phil Maton, and you'll be good. Well, Correa, maybe if you didn't swing at a pitch that was like 5 feet out of the zone, you wouldn't have to make that face. Eh? How about that?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Devers didn't realize there was one out, or only one out. He thought there was 2 outs right there.
He did indeed.
He easily could have turned 2. Maton has 0 nerve feelings. Nerves or feelings. Phil Maton is simply... Phil Maton is young Zach Greinke. Oh my god, can you imagine a conversation of Phil Maton and Zach Greinke? Just... You want to get food? No. Why? I don't like that place. How? I don't know. Okay. What about this other place? Yeah, sure. A conversation between Greinke and Maton would be as dry as like humanly possible. Hello. I am nerve. I am nervous. I know that you want me to be zen as Phil Maton. God, Phil Maton, Corey Kluber, and Zach Greinke. The dryness between those 3 would end every flood ever. Tucker. You know what to do. You know what to do, King Tucker. I feel like I'm going to lose it. Mainly because I am. Hey, Alex. No, out of here with that. No, he's not going to strike out. He's going to homer. He's going to make it 5-0. You're bad. I've lost it. I've lost my mind. I will say, I have such respect for broadcasters after these few streams, simply because they do this every day. And they don't have the luxury of wearing comfortable clothes. They wear full suits usually. Also, they don't sit down 5 minutes before the game. They're probably there all day. I'm not talking about national broadcasts. I'm talking about TK, Blummer, and Julia and those type, like individual team. I'm not talking about like national broadcasters. Because they'll do like one game every everyone. Is Weston a nice person? I hope so. There it is! Tucker! Deep! Homer! Cold! Shot called! Clip it! Hey! And that is gonna pretty much seal it. That'll be a 5-0 lead
King Tuck.
in the 8th. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Biggio and Bagwell. What are there? What are the odds? Oh! We're gonna win the pennant. 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We're gonna win the pennant. We're gonna win the pennant. We're gonna win the pennant. I'm like, we're gonna have the pennant, and realistically, within the hour, we're gonna have the pennant. Realistically. Kyle Tucker, you're so beautiful. I say that as a complete bro. Oh my gosh, we might just... Oppo. He barely got that out too. Like, I love Tucker. That was a scraper. He wanted to go back to back, didn't he? Old Yuri. Where does that put our win probability now? I gotta know. $94.1. I'm doing unthinkable things to my Kyle Tucker box. I don't blame you. We've gotten to know each other on this. We've all gotten to know each other in this chat. Blew my lungs out. Happens.
Oh
And
my
that's a
God.
single by Yuli. Hey. You know what that means. Other Weston put, yeah, we're a lot closer than you think, Weston, sister. It's time to win another World Series. My goodness, it is. How's it going? It's going great. Yeah, I'll put the stream public. I will definitely make sure the stream's public.
Ugh.
I'm probably going to. I don't know.
I'm more nervous right now than when I had my children.
Happens. What would make Weston happy? Signing Dusty to an extension, or overpaying for Correa? Oof. How much overpaying? How much overpaying for Correa? So here's another thing, right? If my brain remembers what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to. It's gonna take hours to do. I think I'm gonna try to figure out how to go through and make a highlight reel for the streams. I think that'd be fun. If I would have been smart, I would have been writing stuff down that I thought was particularly funny or what have you. But I'll just search through literally like 50 hours worth of streams and get the highlights for hits and what have you.
Dusty knows.
Dusty's like, I'm gonna have a shot at redemption. You just let a pineapple steal a base! Imagine! They're back! Also, thank you for the glasses compliment. I am quite fond of these bad boys. These are the best thing I've bought for the channel. That's an oof. That's an oof for Boston, ain't it?
I don't even care. I don't even care.
I knew you would be back eventually.
What?
Okay, one second. I'm going to really quickly. Cassie, can you write something down for me?
Yeah.
208.
208.
Yes. Because that is how far I am into the stream. I assume that's 208 minutes. So I will make sure I can just very quickly clip it. And then, yeah, so I'll make sure the stream is left public. And then I'll put a comment in the description, or like as a top comment, or I might put it in the description for the 9th inning, for when that starts. Time is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I got another canvas stack. I wonder how many Bangs and Red Bull and coffee cans are in that trash. I wonder how many milligrams of caffeine accumulatively is in that trash can. Probably more than I want to think about. I'm kidding. It's a lot more than I want to think about. I know it is. Enough to kill a man. Yeah, probably. I am simply built different. I can drink all of the caffeine. I'm gonna frickin' just... Why am I biting my mic holder? Can these ads stop? I just want to be back in the game. I would like to face the Braves because then, worst case scenario, if the Astros lose to the Braves, at least Freddie Freeman wins it and not the freaking Dodgers. Again. Obviously, I'm still very much rooting for the Astros to win in that scenario, but, you know, worst case scenario. Uh... Oh, 2. 0-2 to Kike Hernandez, who has been the hottest hitter in the entirety of the postseason. If you get him out, that is a massive, massive, massive start. Hey, do you want to, if you want to, you can turn the air up. Out. 2 away. Two away. You guys know what's happening.
What's happening?
I'm standing. Oh. He had a great postseason, but he did kind of fall down to earth.
Who?
Kike Hernandez. To be fair, the entirety of the Red Sox fell apart during these last 3 games. Like, you're going to fall over. 1-1. I'm interested. So currently, win probability is 99.5 in favor of Houston. Fouls it off. 1-2 to Devers. That Evaldi mock sure came back to bite him in the butt. Evaldi didn't know when to stop, man. Nathan Evaldi just did not know when to stop. Should I do the... Is the joke stale, or can I keep doing the turn to the camera and then thanking someone joke? Because I've done it twice to this point. Swing and a miss! 1 away! I swear, I've been thinking about this for the past, 3 days, and every time I think about it, I just envision this final out just going right to McCormick. Can you keep the live stream available? Oh, yeah, this is staying up forever, man. I'm going to timestamp the 9th inning, too. Strike 1.
Come on.
Sorry, I don't want you to step on it.
We're almost there, boys.
What am I doing? Why am I...
I know, that's what you do to Clara.
That's what I do to the child. Come on. 0-1. Oi. Oh, Bradley! It's over! Yes! It's over! We're going back!
Yes!
Oh my god. It's over. We win the pennant.
Yes!
For the 3rd time in 5 years, the Astros win the pennant. Oh my god, we're going back. Oh.
Whoa, Presley's bald.
Yeah. Bald Presley. Oh my god. What's love? I need you to do me a favor. It's the top of the fridge. It's unopened.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The grape juice. What do you think you're getting?
I don't see it.
Are you blind? Tippity top.
Of the fridge?
Yes. Oh my god.
I think I must be.
Neat. Oh my god. We've done it. Those absolute lunatics have done it. The Houston Astros head back to the World Series. There it is. Is that the unopened one?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you shake it?
No. What's that mean?
I don't know. Oh. We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. I got the cheap ones come in bulk.
Pop bottles, pop bottles. Woo!
Oh, it didn't hit me.
Hey.
Ah, it smells like firework. I don't care. Oh. Shutout. Great way to win. When the pitching needed it most. Oh my god. Those absolute lunatics.
This has like no taste.
Nice taste. Oh. Garcia looked pretty good. He was fantastic. Luis Garcia was fantastic tonight. 5 2/3 scoreless innings. Oh, there he is. Luis! Hey, bud! You got over that grand slam, my good sir. Oh my god. Nailed it.
We have one.
Gotta catch it.
It's been a while since I've been a catcher. Okay.
My god. Perfect.
Dodgers fan.
My good sir. Kiss it, nerd. I have but a simple request. Ah.
Is it time to shoot the big one at you?
I'm a little terrified. So, can I see it for a moment just to sort of... So, I got this, right? And I thought it was fine. But then, I started to really look at it and, it's a metal canister.
I'll stand far away. Like here.
This is gonna be... This is fine. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Protection.
Okay, hang on, wait. I need the instructions.
It's a popper. What do you mean?
Remove tape, point towards
Oh.
sky, and twist. I'm scared.
Ah, beautiful. Huh. I caught a piece. Look at that. Ah. Well, ladies and gentlemen. What a comeback tour, eh? For the Houston Astros. Good God Almighty. You ever have an idea and then realize how bad that idea is?
Biggest moment of the game for you.
Like, most important? I assume is what you mean?
I don't know. That's what they asked.
Biggest moment of the game.
Corona.
I'm probably going to say that maybe the Tucker home run, just because that was definitely what sealed it at the end. Like, they had a little bit of hope. It was still anyone's game. And then that 3-run shot just completely ended it for him. I'm going to say either that or the Yordan single that scored, or the Yordan double that scored Pregame in the first inning, because that was big. Just, I'm curious, did any of it go into the... No, we're good. Nah, I don't care. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh. Okay, I inhaled some of that. We're good. I'm going to just briefly kind of zoom in so you guys can see how much confetti is on the desk. So, that's going to be a fun thing to clean up. But you know what? I don't care. The Houston Astros, for the first time in not very long, advanced to the World Series. They were there in 2017 where we would win it all, and we were there in 2019 where we would get 1 win away from it. And now, the Astros stand on the precipice
This little trooper.
of yet another. Can you do it? I know I know you're tired.
tired.
Oh, you're tired, baby girl.
She
Poor
got her
little child.
Astros shirt on and everything.
The Astros now stand on the precipice of one of the greatest revenge and vengeance tours in the history of sports. Dusty's first World Series since 2002.
You wanna give Uncle Wes another lobby?
Pretty good year.
Give Uncle Wes another lobby. Alright, we're gonna head home.
Alright. My sister, love you. What an evening! To think that we got Yordan from the Dodgers for Justin Fields. It's insane, isn't it? Oh. Man. I'll put her on. There we go. What an evening. What a game from Houston top to bottom. The offense wasn't wonderful the entire time, but it showed up when it mattered. The defense was magnificent tonight. Honestly, one of the big plays was just that Altuve play in the first inning. You know, that was just such a complete momentum killer for the Red Sox. That gave us a lot of it really early. Just gave us the juice super early on. The Yordan double to score the run in the first inning was massive. Garcia's entire evening just being lights out was wonderful. Do you think Springer misses Houston? He has to, right? Remember when Erod mocked Correa? It's my time after that moment where the Astros. Oh, there is so much confetti. That was really cool, though. I gotta get another few. I gotta get a few of those for. Yeah. That looked bad. Don't mind that. What a night for Houston. What a night for me, not dying when that confetti cannon went off. Oh my God. We gotta win this for Dusty. Do you think we can handle the Braves? Yes, I do. 100% I think we can handle the Braves. And I'm not saying that as like the Braves are bad, but right now, the Astros, we really want to do this. I really thought that our pitching wouldn't last. Hats off to Javier Valdez and Garcia. Oh, they saved it for us this season. Series, I mean. They were massive. Yeehaw! Oh, 1 second. I gotta... It's not a... I'm very sad. I don't have the World Series cap down here. I should have brought it down, but I do have this cap, which I wore for a long while. Remember when I only did videos? Does anyone remember when I only did videos with a hat on? What a comeback. Astros are out for blood. Yeah, that's the thing. What a game. What a game. That's freaking perfect. They did pretty much what I was. I keep getting close. I said it would be Astros. I think I said Astros in 7. That's my initial prediction. The Astros staff and Dusty Baker will take up the coaching staff for the 2021 All-Star Game in LA. That's hilarious. Oh, it's the presentation of the trophy. Oh, I want to know real quick. My God. Third pennant in 5 years, man. What a game. Man. How you guys feeling? I genuinely want to. Tonight's video is going to be out in like. It's going to be a long while before tonight's video is out. It's not quite life-sized, but I would like to hold my little trophy. Granted, this is the 2019 American League pennant, but it's something. Yes! He said we would be in the World Series, and he kept his word. Man. Mwah. James Click didn't build any of this. That's not entirely true. He got us Maton. He got us Stenik. And both of the and Graveman, and they gave us 7 massive outs tonight. So that's not entirely true. That's not in frame. Like, granted, he traded, Luna's assets to do that, but still. Oh. Man. I'm just going to caress the trophy. Mwah. Ultimate power. Mwah. We are where we need to be. There's the Rookie of the Year. God, I love Dusty the Human. Dusty the Human is unmatched. I believe they just announced Yordan Alvarez is the American League ALCS the American League Championship Series MVP. Yordan takes home the ALCS MVP. We're going back. We are going back. We're going back. The hardware shall continue for Yordan. ALCS MVP. What a game. Mwah. Can't wait to get another ring this upcoming season to add to the desk. And another trophy to add to the desk. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a little bit different than that one. Hopefully. It's a spiral. Vernon Maxwell, a Rocket player from 1994-95 championship run, said, F Boston 2. They the Utah of East Coast. Go Stros. Good. You know what? Goated. It's over. Hello. Hi. My good sir, kiss the rings. I don't care. Not now. What are you going to do when we win it all this year, my good sir? Oh. I really thought it was over after Game 3. I genuinely thought after Game 3 that this was going to be over and that Boston was just going to take it again. And the fact that we came back the way we did in Boston and now win the American League to advance to the World Series is insane. Man on Twitter said he'd name his firstborn Houston Astros if they won today. Oof. You know what? I don't care. We're just gonna... I don't even care. I'm feeling... abandoned. Maybe I'm a little hyper right now from a lot of things, but... Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 American League champion, Houston Astros. Oh, man. I'll do one more before I head out. One more for the road. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a recap to record. So, once again, thank you all for coming out to all the streams to this point. Now, as we win the American League and are but 4 wins away from the ultimate prize. Let's get 4 more before the season's over. Thank you all for tuning in. These have been great. This is a great night. and I have a recap to make. So thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you in a little bit.